Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand.
I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming now, my roof leaving. Don't give a fuck, I don't care. Did the shit by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get him, I got him, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, fuck all them feelings, I throw all my pain on percussion. Shit is disgusting. I hear them bragging about shit that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old shit. I'm on they ass now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. Niggas is trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the sky's the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been ducked off, getting sucked off in my new merch, colored duck sauce on the new couch with my Chucks on. Get the fuck on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat. Get the fuck out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand.
All right. Welcome to Paradigm Shift TV 314. This is your brother, DMG the Poet, a.k.a. Brother Pianki. And we got a banger for you. But before we get into our spiel, let me do my usual greeting. Let me say hotep to all my Kemetic brothers and sisters. Let me say God bless to my Christian brothers and sisters. Let me say shalom to my Israelite brothers and sisters. Let me say Islam to my Moorish brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to my brothers and sisters in the NOI. Peace to my brothers and sisters in the nation of gods and earths, them 5%ers. What's up to all my atheist brothers and sisters? Shout out to my Abo brothers and sisters. What's up to my Rasta brothers and sisters? And last but not least, let me say Jumbo to the rest of my brothers and sisters throughout the African diaspora, be it here in the wilderness of the United States or beyond. Y'all know I say that greeting for one reason and one reason only. It's because if you're black, I'm with you. And I hope that you're with me. Our different ideologies should not keep us from uniting. And we can have unity without uniformity. And we can disagree without being disrespectfully disagreeable. With that being said, our guest tonight needs no introduction. He is the one and only godfather of the conscious community. My brother, your brother, the one and only SaNeter.
Yeah. What up, brother? Peace.
What's going on, my brother?
Man, everything good. Thank you for having me. That beat was slamming. I was thinking about JJ 7000 doing his Jesus dance, doing his Jesus dance, because man, that nigga be popping. He know how to pop like Jesus walk.
He be hitting it, don't
he? Yeah. JJ 7000, boy, he know how to bring Jesus alive. He do his pop locking and all that.
Right. JJ be hitting it, boy. But we still waiting on the Craigs to get here, but we can go ahead and kick it off because this is supposed to be the lake of fire and brimstone. They want the tough questions for SaNeter. So let's go ahead and kick it off. I wasn't really gonna start the show, but we can go ahead and kick it off. So my first hot seat question is this. Everybody have something to say about your relationship with your queen, the pop.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to those who say the sister is ruining your platform?
The only one that's really ruining the platform, I would say, would be those people. They are the ones that's speaking out against it. They are the ones that's trying to flag it, lie on me, lie on her, lie on everything that we're doing. So no, she's not ruining it at all. I'm looking at them. They are the ones that's trying to ruin it. But I'm gonna keep going because the haters is gonna really see it. That I'm gonna tell you something. The longer they've been banging on me, some of them haters that was over there, they started coming on board over here with me. You know, because now they really starting to see the truth, because I already showed some real good evidence today on how they was just making up all kind of lies, and the date's been changing and all of that. So the people been coming back over here with me. I'm still here. The only reason why you see a little bit of lack of people coming on subscribers is because they got me shadow banned.
Right.
It's not because of them they don't want to see it. No, they got me shadow banned. People will tell you, they come on and say, damn, SaNeter, I didn't even get a notification. I'm glad I clicked on. I'm glad I checked it. A lot of people will tell you that. That's what they do. They look for me and they make sure that, you know, they can get in. So yeah, it ain't. I
didn't get the notification tonight. When I called you and you said you was live, I didn't get no notification.
That's because they got me shadow banned. You see what I'm saying? And I'm glad you just said that. See, you didn't even know I was live.
That's real talk. Yeah, I was like, dang, it's time for the joint. Let me hit him up. And then you said you was live. I'm like, he live? I ain't even.
They thinking they thinking, oh man, yeah, they don't go over there no more. It's because they don't know I'm live.
Right. That's all. Yeah. So we got the charismatic classic Craig in the building. I call him Triple C. The brother been making his rounds, talking his talk all over these YouTube streets. A lot of people getting angry with the young brother, but I'm proud of him. He doing this thing. So I'm gonna let him take over because it's actually his show.
Yes, sir.
But Craig, I already asked my first question. I'm gonna be chiming in back and forth, but I'm gonna let you rock. Y'all have a great show. Shout out to the chat. Hopefully y'all can keep it respectful and not get too crazy, but we're gonna let y'all rock tonight. And maybe some of y'all will get y'all questions answered, especially if y'all hit that cash out. Can you hear us, Craig? Can you hear us, bro?
Yeah, what I do when that happens, I kick him out because he probably can't hear you. Kick him out, he's gonna come right back in. Trust me.
Gotcha.
He probably can't hear you. So when he come back in, he'll be able to hear you.
Okay.
Just kick him right out and he's gonna come watch. He'll pop back in and then you'll probably hear him.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll keep it rocking though. So let me ask another question.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say you are responsible for the things that Polite is accused of doing, whether it was scamming or what landed him in jail, because he was on your platform.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that people not putting the emphasis on Minister Stinky Inky, given that he was Polite's right-hand man, lived with him, was his top apostle, he was spreading his message? Why is it that he get a pass and he get to put all of that on you, but he actually lived with him, seen what he did from a day-to-day basis, and was his biggest proponent? Why do you think Stinky Inky get a pass and actually get to put this stuff off on you instead of him being called a question? Because if anybody saw what Polite was doing, it would be him.
Because heavy is the head that wears the crown. Inky is nobody. Inky is nobody. They know that. They are not going to get no view count. They're not going to get views, by playing Inky. Inky's nobody. Inky never have done a lecture for me since we've been in New York together. So I guess I've been hating for that for a long time. I've never paid them to do a lecture. In fact, he have always paid me. Last year, the nigga paid me to promote his stuff. And so because I wasn't really trying to promote it, I would throw it up there and then I would snatch it and take it down. I would take it off my channel, because I knew he was full of it. He was full of squat. And so the people got I'm at the top. You got to go after the top. You see? So you got to go after the Godfather. You got to go after somebody who I know that's going to get you some views. They all know, Pianki, that Inky spend the night with him, that Inky stayed with him. Inky done watch polite wives walk around them in their panties. They ain't going to play that. That's not what they trying to get. They picking and choosing on who I need to expose, who I need to try to shut down, because I know I could get hits with SaNeter. Mm-hmm. Every time I throw SaNeter name in the joint, I'm looking at my views and I got like damn near 5,000 views off SaNeter name. You ain't gonna get nothing with Inky. Simple as that, man. Everybody knows Inky knows way more than me. He stayed with him. He lived with him. He hustled with him. He was hustling houses with him. In fact, Polite even got him a house for his whole goddamn family. He stole Polite computer. He spent the night at Polite house, woke up in the morning, he was gone, and the computer was gone. I remember Polite running to 125th Street, driving, jumped out the car. Yo, sir, did you see Inky? I said, nah, what's going on? He was mad as hell, steam coming from his nose. Yo, the nigga stole my computer. I'm like, what? I didn't see the nigga. So yeah, man. He was in California with him, stayed with him in California. Come on, bro. But they don't want him. They want me. They want SaNeter.
And that's kind of my point, because if this was actually about the advocacy that people keep saying it's about, it would seem that since we got somebody that's been convicted of hurting a child and somebody that was right by them on a day-to-day basis, that wouldn't be the person you would be listening to about another person. Mm-hmm. But yet this is you see what I'm saying? Right. So I just find that to be kind of ridiculous. But okay. So let me ask you this, because this the thing that keep coming up. Why did you deny knowing this sister Nikki when you was first asked about it?
Oh man, beautiful question. The reason I first denied her, because I honestly didn't know who they were talking about. This happened like damn near 20-something years ago. So I didn't know when they said Nikki. I'm like, who? I don't know no goddamn Nikki. Who are you talking about? And then once I starting to see them bring it up more and more, then it caught on to me. When the nigga was start talking about, yo, she used to be with your niece, and I'm like, oh, they bringing up the old shit. When I mean by old shit, meaning Nikki, the old stuff, the old school shit, Nikki. That's when I said, oh, nah. You know what? I got contact of Nikki right now to this day. I could call Nikki up right now to this day because I got all the information from my niece. Right now to this day, I did call her. When all this was going on, I called her, and guess who I had on the phone with me?
Talk about it.
I had Captain Tazariak on the phone when I first made the phone call. I said, Captain, put your phone on mute. You need to hear this. He said,
hey, Craig. Hey, what's up, SaNeter? How you doing today, sir?
What's going on, Craig? Peace.
Yeah, this Ratchet Craig, man.
Ratchet Craig.
I see DLG ask you all our questions. Yeah, leave DLG.
Man,
you just wait on us?
He just
didn't know that was your question.
I get here.
Yeah, no, you asking all our questions. Now we got like 3 questions for SaNeter there.
We gotta keep the show going. Hey, real quick.
Y'all could have talked about the dicks coming up or something, brother.
I got you. I'm gonna let y'all rock.
That's one right here, because I'm already into it. And so I called Captain Tazariak when I finally got her number from my niece, because I was trying to find her so bad. So I called Captain. I said, Captain, I need you on the phone. Put it on mute. He said, what's going on? Why? Y'all could ask Captain. You know he keep it a buck. I said, Captain, I'm calling this girl Nikki. I found out her address. I found out her number, not her address, but I found out her numbers, phone number. He said, oh, okay. I calls her up. I started talking to her. She's like, who is this? I said, this is SaNeter. Who? SaNeter. Oh, Kiana uncle. Taya and them uncle. I said, yes, that's me. And then I started talking to her, telling her this. She was going off on them niggas like, what? Captain will tell you everything he heard us talking about on the phone. And so I see somebody saying, why you don't play the rest of the audio that you had? I'm going to tell you why. Because I violated. What do you mean by violated? I recorded her without her permission. And I didn't want to do that. Because if I need her help into coming on, she will resent me for that. Like, yo, why would, because she don't want to be involved in all this old crazy stuff, right? She's not a YouTube personality. She's not a social media personality. So I said, damn, I can't play this whole shit. What if she hear this shit and found out that I fucking recorded her? You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me say, no, I'm not going to play. I still got the recording, but I said, no, I'm not going to play that. I can't do that. That's why I didn't play the whole recording. SaNeter is lying. Okay, I'm lying. And I'm glad you said that because, Pianki, whether I tell them the truth or not, who gives a fuck? Sorry for cursing. Who give a damn? They not going to believe what I tell them. You see what I'm saying? Right. They never going to believe what I tell them. You see? So I'm lying.
And my question would be to the person who says you lying, how would they know you lying? Like, how would they know you lying? Why jump to the conclusion
that's liars?
that you lying? Yeah. But anyway, hey, real quick, before I let the Craig and Craig,
I just told you, Captain was on the phone with me. All you gotta do is give Captain the call, exactly. and you know, Captain gonna keep it 100.
Yeah, and so we're gonna let the Craig and Craig law firm take over because y'all already know. I'm biased. SaNeter, my dude. So I'm not gonna even front about it. It is what it is. I think these people who making up this stuff is jokes. I'm just letting it be known. But I'm gonna let the Craig and Craig law firm take over because they not biased. Before I go, shout out to the Queen, Napasha Da, always in here supporting her man. Appreciate you with the shout out to my queen. All right, fellas, I'm gonna let y'all take over. I'll be back in a little bit.
Oh man, oh man. SaNeter. We back here.
Yeah.
How you doing today, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm all right. Peace to you, brothers. I'm good.
Peace to you also, man. So I just want to let you know this, man. You're the only man on the planet who can kick in the dough and get a show like this, brother. DMG woke me up out my sleep. He said, don't do nothing, brother. Don't do nothing. Don't hang up or nothing, brother. He said, just stay right here. I said, okay, what's wrong with this nigga? Then he called my partner, Ratchet Craig, my master teacher, partner in crime. And then the drum roll and the inspirational speech. I said, no, he better not. The Godfather said, this nigga. Here you are. And you started talking like you was coming off the stage or something like that. I said, yo, this is just epic. I said, man, so we had a conversation on the phone, right? You, me, and Ratchet and DMG. This Lake of Fire was supposed to happen later on, but I understand the urgency. But before we start, SaNeter, right? You got to tell us here, Chief. Why are we here today? What was the purpose in summoning the law firm to this Lake of Fire before we begin, if you don't mind, Chief?
Well, I'm here today to finally put the nail in the coffin, to finally say what I got to say and give y'all the true story of what's going on revolving SaNeter and Nikki. I don't have to, but I just want to, to clear up some stuff because I see still the lies going on. And I'm going to tell y'all, it don't matter what I say, brother. Mm-hmm. The people already got their mind fixed because they think they know me. None of these niggas know me. They going by the gutturally platforms, and I notice in this community, when I say this community, I'm not talking about my brother DMG. I'm talking about the gutter platform. In that community, you don't need proof for nothing. You don't got to show records. Because I know when you're in the penitentiary, the first thing they ask you, if you say, yo, this dude he molested somebody, they want to see records. Why? Because they don't want to have to harm somebody and they made a big mistake. So you're going to have to come to them and show receipts. Show me your record of this man doing something to a child, because they ain't going to go off of just what you say. But see, in the Negro community, you don't need no proof. You could just say anything and people will just run with that. You see what I'm saying?
You know, you are correct.
Yeah.
You're very correct. I'm going to tell you this, right? You know, just, maybe I'm putting my hand out there a little bit. I have people, reliable sources, you know what I'm saying? Individuals that you know too, you know what I'm saying? And I told them, you know, I interviewed you once and it's the second time, right? And they gave you an extremely good rep, right? I mean, like these individuals that have been around you, and I call it the era of vendors, right? In the parks and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? When everybody's around selling stuff and all that, et cetera, people you did business with. You had an extremely good rep with them. They said even if they didn't make anything selling whatever merchandise they had, you made sure, hey, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah, they let's just say they got me in contact with a lot of people that gave you a very good rep, right? But besides that, right, we're here today. You said you're ready to put the nail in the coffin. You're ready to go into the lake of fire. Your heart and soul has to be weighed, right? Just like last time. So don't shed a tear like you did last time, Chief. That did scare me. But we're going to get into the lake of fire now. Now, warning, SaNeter, you told me you want some hard questions, right? And of course, I have no bias towards you, no hatred. My partner doesn't. I'm not on the SaNeter, the SaNeter bandwagon of hate. So I'm giving it out. I did reach out to various people who did have an issue with you. And then I do have some, things I want to ask you myself along with my partner. So, Ratchet, man, you want to go first? Because, I led it last time.
Oh, man, why you put me on the spot like that, bro? I want to play this video, man.
It's your time. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I want to play. I want to start out like, let me go to the video, Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I want to go to.
Was created, right? We created the lake of fire. So I want you to tell me what was it supposed to be then, since we came up with the concept and the method of getting a person to do what we want them to do on the lake of fire, bro.
I'm just letting you know the next time you say you got a hot seat, put somebody on the hot seat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Put somebody on the hot seat for real. And don't be don't come off looking like a sycophant, fucking bootlicking ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold yourself to a higher standard and as an equal human being. Y'all acted like this nigga was Michael Jackson last night. That shit was fucking corny. With everything that Ratchet Craig said that they were gonna do, oh yeah, we gonna put him on the hot seat. All of that motherfucking goddamn hyped up bullshit. That shit was deflated when I watched that fucking video last night. That shit was sad.
All that hype for a hot seat just to suck his dick.
That shit was sad as fuck, bro. That shit was weak, man.
Nigga, did you have your son, nigga?
Oh, yeah, SaNeter. See, I'm going to tell you.
I'm starting off with right there. Right there. We started out with that one, bro. We got some backlash for this. For interviewing you. And you see one of them. Somebody's son cussed us out, man. Invited us to suck your penis, SaNeter. We had it hard since the last Lake of Fire.
Yeah.
So Creed, tell them about it, Creed. You got it harder than me, Creed.
Those are sick people, bro. They sick. They playing homo games with you. They telling you to suck another man raw. Don't be mad at me, brother.
That was the little kids 7 years old telling us that.
Yeah, so that's how their parents teach them. They parents. It all go back to the parents. Understand that. I know my daughter would never talk to you like that, or no man like that.
Yeah.
My son or my daughter, they will never. They know better than to do that. I teach them better than that.
See, check this out, right? Dude inboxed me. You know, his name is. He's been on your channel before. His name is Ian Warren, aka JJ 7,000 little bitch. That's his name. He from the Lions. You know what I'm saying? He inboxed me. You know, shout out to JJ. You know, I'm about to get on your bitch, bro. But he inboxed me, right? And said the Lakers fired, my last one sucked and all this shit. And I went back and forth speaking with him, you know, and he was spreading little voice clips for his big daddy JJ. And you know, his little goddamn little fucking little hybrid little bastard, right? Boy looked like a little Haile Selassie. Told me I was sucking your dick on the Laker fire. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it was amazing. I said, this motherfucker don't even know his timetables, but he know about motherfucking fellatio. What type of bullshit is this? You see what I'm saying? And then I thought about it. I was like, wow, this motherfucker actually motherfucking told his son to tell me this shit. You know what I'm saying? All because of SaNeter. And I was thinking about it. I said, maybe the hatred for this man goes so extreme, people pass it down to their fucking kid. You know, but that's here or there. But yeah, I've been catching a lot of backlash behind that. Remember that time you came on, I said a lot of weirdos were getting at me? That was one of the weirdos who was getting at me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers got cussed out. But but let's get down to business on that.
But what it is that this right here should show you and teach you that black people are sick, bro. These niggas are sick. How can you have so much hate for somebody who you have never met in your life? Who you have never, because the hate is not real. It's really not real. It's really not real, brother. Trust and believe me, it's really not real. Go ahead.
I agree with that. But that shit haunted me. But I told him, bro, you dumb. I'm finna show this to everybody. I'm gonna show this to SaNeter. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's jokes on him. But hey, man, because I know you here for a limited time before I get to what I gotta get to. So you ready? Fuck it. I guess I gotta do it. All right, SaNeter. So let's get to business a little bit since my brother's preoccupied and stuff like that, right? You said you wanted hard questions, no turncoat. Let's get started with it, brother. First thing first, right? The lawyer, Ikisha Shabazz, right? I watched a little bit of a video because, as you know, I was on B. Bennett's channel. You know what I'm saying? And when I was over there, he played the video. So I played the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I watched it after I got off his channel. And she made a hell of a claim. She basically said that HOK is a safe haven for scammers and people with sexual deviancy at the end of the day, right? And she started naming names, right? Now, I'm not going to drop these names, but a lot of people who follow you and know you at the end of the day know who I'm talking about.
Drop the names. It'll be good for me so that way I can know what you're talking about. Drop the names.
All right.
Make it hot. Keep it hot.
All right. I'll keep so check it out. One said Mighty Hebrew.
Now let me deal with Mighty Hebrew.
Huh?
Mighty Hebrew. Hebrew.
Yeah, Mighty Hebrew.
Yeah, Mighty Hebrew went to prison.
One said Polite.
Polite.
The other one said Shaka Amos. And I'm trying to remember the other one, but those are the main three that she said that were on some sex.
Now, guess what, brother?
What's up?
All three of them been on damn near everybody platform. Mighty Hebrew stayed on JJ channel, stayed on Judah Nazareth's channel, and he still goes on their channel to this day, brother.
No, I understand. And
and he can go on anybody's channel to this day. All of the Hebrews, they mess with him.
Because you know I came from the Lions Den, so I know.
Right. Go ahead.
So check this out, right? And not only there was the scam, right? Pretty much everyone in the HOK is a scammer, basically what she was saying, right? So her argument was basically because of this claim, well, not the claim, because of the facts, right? The people who complained about it, you can ignoring these individuals and their character and stuff like that. She stated that you don't care and you're possibly into it, right? So the first question is, right, why would you allow these individuals with this past in your vicinity, and why would you support them? That was her main argument.
Well, I have never supported them.
Mhm.
They would come in to do shows. They do battles because they was battling other Hebrew Israelites. And so that's what they would do. Brother Polite. I have never seen Polite mess with a little girl or mess with any children. I was ear hustling, and me and him got into a heavy and deep going back and forth. We was beefing. And so I came out and I said, nigga, you baby York, you Dr. York. Because I'm hearing some conversation between him and one of his girlfriends or wives. You see what I'm saying? But the wife was telling me, nah, it ain't nothing like that going on. Ain't nothing. So when they say things like, SaNeter, you could have stopped it. You could have stopped all of this. How can I stop anything if the wife is telling you? If the wife is telling me, nah, ain't none of this going on. Ain't none of this happening. She couldn't even stop it. How can I stop anything? You see?
Mm-hmm.
And so, yes, Polite was my man at one point. That's at one point. He ain't my brother now. The nigga ain't my brother today. You see, at one point, he was cool with me. I was cool with the brother. I was putting him on. And the only thing me and Keisha have ever talked about was about Polite scamming people. And she was supposed to have been taking him to court to sue him. But she fell back and left the case alone. She dropped the case. I don't know if she could find anything, but she couldn't find nothing to pull him up on charges. She dropped the case, brother, and left it alone. She popped back up when this stuff is going on, as far as his new case now with the child. That's when she popped up, but we never had a conversation about no molestation, about Polite molesting anything. That never came up.
Hey, Creed, can I ask Mr. Godfather a question? I'm calling him Mr. Godfather.
Yeah.
Can I ask him a question?
Yes, sir.
Hey, with the case to Aisha, I think why she dropped that case is her main person in charge of her trying to sue her was young Pharaoh. That was who she was getting all the evidence from. And you know young Pharaoh wasn't a reliable source, and that's why she had to drop it. I don't think she's a good lawyer, me personally.
I don't know that. I don't know none of it right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was. That was her main source that she was getting her stuff in young Pharaoh. I'm watching.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on, right? Even the case with Aisha, man. Speaking about it moving forward, right? She was a strong advocate in saying that you actually knew about these things, right? You knew about everything that was going on. You said, of course, you told me just now, you had no idea. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You just platform, and that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? That's all cool.
Let me say this. Do you think DJ Envy knew all of this stuff that was going on with his homeboy? Do you think he would jeopardize his homes and his businesses, and that he knew what was going on with all the scamming? And this scamming thing was way more, millions and millions of dollars. Nah, brother. Every time I would put Polite on the phone when somebody would call me, King Simon would do the same thing. Other people would do the same thing. I would put them on the phone with Polite. Somebody called me and hit me up. I say, yo, hold on, brother. I'll call Polite and put them right on the phone. I say, yo, Polite, I got a brother right here that said you scam him. Man, Polite start talking to them. Next thing you know, he gets back to me. Yo, give him back the phone. We on the phone. And this dude is agreeing with everything Polite said. Nobody don't never bring Polite up on no charges. Nobody. And so what I did was I did take a stand. I told Polite one day, I said, Polite, you know what? I'm going to allow you to come on my platform, but I don't want you promoting no business. I don't want you promoting anything. All I want you to do is come on here and teach. How many of the people ever heard me say that? See, real people know what I said, but the fakers out there that's on some hate and stuff, they ain't gonna never tell you that. I told Polite that. I said, don't come on here promoting anything no more. Just come on here and teach. Because I've been hearing too many people saying you scamming them. And so once I started hearing that, I said, don't come up here and don't teach no more.
Okay. That's why Polite wasn't around. I was wondering where he would. That's it. So you banned him. You said, "Nah, you fucking up the bag, you fucking up the brand. This is not what I created, and you're abusing my platform and making me look bad. You got to go."
No, I didn't say you got to go. I just said don't come up here promoting anything. If you come up here, you just coming up here to teach. That's what I told them. I said, but don't promote nothing no more. Don't promote no houses, no business, what you got going on. We ain't doing that. So I stopped them from doing that. You know?
Stop.
Yeah. Now, if I was to take any responsibility, I would say I should have probably done it earlier, but I didn't know earlier. If I wish I could have done it earlier to stop him from coming up teaching and stuff like that, but I just honestly didn't know. Polite was my homeboy at that time. You know?
Another thing stated in the video, not only a couple of people stated this, and you somewhat kind of made a hint towards it. You did have a soft spot for Polite. You know what I'm saying? I asked a friend of mine who was around that area back when he was, young Polite, as I call him, this prodigy around the streets, this Nuwapian, you know what I'm saying? This young cat, you know what I'm saying? Like, first met him, we spoke. The brother basically told me that, man, it's just, you should have just looked at it. You know what I'm saying? Polite was that prodigy, and looking at their relationship down the line, he said, because I've been around SaNeter and Polite, right? You could see that strong bond. But afterwards, when certain things happen, like when the Kim on trial stuff, right? You can see the wedge, and you pretty much in a lot of ways confirm that, you know what I'm saying, on the last Lake of Fire, you know what I'm saying? But the point is, right, you told me that Polite, if my memory serves me correct, lie straight in your face.
Yeah.
Face. You actually gave the relationship between you and Polite, right? And you accepted that. You see what I'm saying? And because you accepted that, a lot of people felt like you took it easy on Polite, and it wasn't done sooner. It wasn't done early enough to stop him from damaging individuals.
I did take it easy on him. I ain't gonna lie. I did take it a little easier on him. I will say that. Yeah.
Okay. That's that. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you're pretty much close to my father's age. So, he has that same little, you know what I'm saying? That soft, you know what I'm saying? Because my daddy been to prison.
Yeah, because I looked at Polite as one of my top gunners. He was like a powerful debater. He was different from a lot of people. He knew damn near every topic. He would debate any topic. And so I seen him. He was the Floyd Mayweather before the Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? With Jabari. Like, Jabari got that title now. But Polite at that time was the baddest debater. He would whip everybody ass. From Tzoriak, you name it, to every Hebrew, you name it. And so a lot of Hebrews hate Polite because of this. A lot of Hebrew Israelites hate Polite. I remember Polite came out there and shot up. He went to the gun range and he brought the Bible. And he put the Bible on the thing and sent it all the way out there. And he shot up the goddamn Bible. And when he did that, brother, man, every hate from every Hebrew came at him from all over, bro. And some of that hate came down on me because he was with me. He would come over here and I was like, there's another dude that used to try to get me to burn the Bible. And I was with it at first, but then my consciousness kicked in and said, no, I can't do that. I got a lot of brothers who I mess with that's Israelites. I can't like Captain is the first one I thought about. Daniel Allah was the other brothers that I started thinking about. Zion Lex, like my real brothers. You hear me? And I said, no, I can't do that. I'm glad I really thought about it. And I said, nah, I'm not going to do that because that is a real total disrespect to them brothers. And they really tried to get me to burn the Bible, even though I seen Israelites burning the Coming Forth by Day and by Night book. You can go online and type that in and you'll see Israelites burning the book.
I know what you're talking about.
And I was like, damn, they burning that. But I'm not going to do the same thing they did because I value my friendship with Zion and Tazariak and these brothers and Divine Prospect. Now, the other clowns, the Hebrew clowns on YouTube, I don't respect them as Israelites. I don't look at them as Israelites. I know they are fake and phony.
Mm-hmm. So I get that.
How are you going to try to blame me for another man when your own Bible said one man can't be blamed for another man's sins? It's that in your own Bible. How you blaming me for another man? That's a grown-ass man. Whatever he do off of my set, off of my platform, that's on him. That is not on me. When he's in my possession and he's working with me, and when I say working with me, I'm talking about as far as video and documenting and doing shows, you don't see none of that foolishness go on. But when he's gone and he's thousands of miles away from me, I'm not responsible for none of that. He's a grown-ass man.
Okay. I see.
Hey, can I ask a question right quick on that polite issue, burning the Bible? Well, I got a statement.
People gonna get at y'all again. Y'all got to come hard, man.
Yeah, I got a statement to say that. That's why I know that you get all this hate. Y'all, well, polite get all this hate.
Yeah.
It's because of burning of the Bible, man. I think that was the curse of this situation right now. That's why you're going through the curse that we going through right now with the polite you situation that y'all burnt their Bible, man.
No,
and,
y'all, brother. You said y'all.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, you guilty. That was your man's, man. You gotta take some of your man's heat, man. You gotta take some of your man's heat.
Brother, no, sir. He's responsible for his own actions. There's no man out here right now responsible for my actions, brother. I'm responsible for grown ass man. Yeah. He's a grown man.
You know how the guy go though. Your homie do something, man. You gonna be linked to in some type of way, man. You know what's up. You know what's up. But nah, I just wanted to make this statement, man. That was profound, because I remember that moment. I was watching it good, too. I was cheering it on. I ain't gonna lie. I was cheering it on. Right. Yeah. So, yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
Man, enough of the fanboy shit, man.
There you go. Go ahead.
Let's check this out, right?
Let's go to Minister Inky, man. Let's go to Minister Inky questions, man.
Hold up. I ain't done with the polite shit yet.
Oh, shit.
Check this out, right? So, polite was your most popular attraction. You know, he was charismatic. I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
But when the complaints happen, brother, you know what I'm saying? When the complaints happen, the trap of the so-called platform trades and all the other, you know, extravagant little plots and schemes he had at the end of the day, right? Of course, you heard about him, right? When Polite was still there.
Yes.
Now, when it came down to it, and this is why a lot of people are upset at you, right? This is why a lot of people said you were in on it, and this is why a lot of people said that you had to know, because you let him on and knew about some of the things that was said about Polite. Why didn't you, at the end of the day, make sure that Polite was held responsible?
You gotta be more clear. Like, I knew some of the stuff that was going. What are you talking about? You got to make it clear. Like, what did I know?
Check it out, right? You knew that he was so-called scamming people. You see what I'm saying? You didn't know what scams he was in. You did not understand or pretty much know how he was doing it, but you knew it was a growing problem under your house. You know what I'm saying? You knew it was an infestation within HOK.
Okay, now I got you. I didn't know he was scamming people, but I've heard about him and people saying that he was scamming people. Remember, every time we did an event, the address is there, the date is there, everybody knew where we would be at. that people would say, yo, I'm coming to the event. I want my money back. I will put them on the phone. People were saying, no, we all right. We good. He ain't take this from me. So it was like a mixture going back and forth with everybody saying he did this, he did that. When it came down for them to meet him somewhere, they never show up. So that's why I fell back a little. But when I started hearing it too much, I told you, that's when I began to tell him, brother, don't promote nothing else on my channel. I don't want you to promote nothing. And guess who else I said that to?
Who else?
I ain't gonna bring my brother name up because he ain't got nothing to do with it. But I said that to other people. I even stopped promoting a lot of people because of that. There's people right now, I could show you something right now where there's a sister in the hospital. I feel really bad for her. She's getting, I think, a kidney transplant and something dealing with her heart. And she's showing me all her pictures. And damn. Right now she's showing me all her stuff. But I don't really want to do no promotion because, you know how people are. I really don't want to do nothing. I really want to help her, but sometimes something is telling me, nah, don't do it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand, man. You know, SaNeter. One of the things I have to say about, and I'm new to the YouTube streets, you know what I'm saying? It's too easy to be associated with certain things, right? Like, for example, I got associated with being called a SaNeter defender by Pepe Le Pew, right? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't defending your ass at all, which was annoying.
No, you wasn't. Hell no, you wasn't.
But I got associated for being a SaNeter defender because I spoke with you a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? The point is this, right? Polite's master teacher, the alien from Planet X, right? The green light himself, Dr. York. Of course, we all know his story, right? Speaking with a few individuals who don't know that much about Nuwapianism, right? They feel like pedophilia is associated with the mystical beliefs of devils of the Nuwapu, you know what I'm saying? Or the Sabians, or whatever those space cadets call themselves. So obviously a lot of people are feeling like Polite was practicing his spiritual practice on certain victims, right? A good friend of mine, you know what I'm saying, live in New York. He said Polite naturally had a predator mindset at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was ripping you off financially, pretty much in a lot of ways taking advantage of you mentally, and then at the end of the day, sexually, right? Now, talking to you on the phone, you did say you weren't going to talk about the Polite thing, but you said you were going to bring it out, right? Now, when the whole case came out with Polite and the stepchild, right? What did that do to you?
What are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. When Polite got busted with the little girl, right?
Oh, okay. Now I see what you're talking about because there's two situations, y'all. Sometime with the Renette Tet and then the little girl, people be mixing it up. So I need to know which case you're talking about. You're talking about the one with the little girl, the latest one.
Yes, the latest one.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking to me because I would talk to him on the phone. I was like, yo, I would call this dude all the time because I was really, see, people don't know that. I got audio of me and Polite going at it right now. I got it in my possession with me and him going at it, bro. Where I even said at one point, nigga, you probably did it, nigga. You probably did it. And he was saying, F you, all of that. I let Tazariak hear it. See, I don't need to bring it out to these niggas. And the reason I don't is because they gonna believe what they want to believe, brother. I'm guilty whether they hear it or not. So the hell with these niggas. Captain Tazariak heard it, and he was like, goddamn, son, that I'm glad you got that. Captain ain't gonna lie for me. He would tell you, nah, son, I got that. I heard that. SaNeter got that shit. Where I cursed him out. This was before the damn trial even went on, before he went to trial. See, people think they know me, but they really don't. Why you think Captain still fuck with me? Because I only deal with Captain behind the scene, not these niggas. I don't deal with these niggas. because I'm guilty whether they hear the truth or not. You see how they in the chat? Nah, sir, you lying. How you know I'm lying? How do you know it? Captain know I'm not lying. But so anyway, I'm calling Polite damn near every other week. Yo, nigga, what's going on? Tell me what's happening. Yo, man, they're gonna throw this case out, and they said that they're gonna dismiss they took the DNA and all. See, so he's telling me shit. So I'm sitting back and everything that he's telling me, guess what? I'm calling Captain Tazariak. I'm like, yo, Captain, don't say nothing about this nigga yet, because I don't want you to get no case. I don't want you or him to even think that he could probably sue you. Because Captain, my man, I got mad love for my captain. So I'm like, Captain, just be careful. And you know, General Yohana, y'all get ready to go in. Tell General Yohana, don't make no false claims, because I don't want Polite trying to sue him or trying to get at him. And that's when General said, nah, I ain't talking about him. I'm just coming in to talk about this. You see? So it is what it is, man.
Okay.
I got video of me going in on Polite. People don't know that shit. I got it.
A lot of people.
One day I might play it.
A lot of people are saying basically that's you trying to save your own ass, Chief.
They can say what they want. I can't, stop them from saying what they want to say.
You know, something.
How can I save my own ass when I'm not the one that's touching no children? I have a daughter.
I feel.
So I'm not saving my ass.
But you know that, hey, but that ain't stop Polite though. You see what I'm saying? And see what they're saying. Right.
Hey, right quick before y'all go, man, we have 103 people in here, and we only got like 17 likes. Hey, push that like button, man, and leave y'all comment. Keep on coming. Push that like button. Go ahead, Creed, Mr. Krieg, and Mr. Godfather himself.
But check this out, right? That didn't stop Polite though. At the end of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you being on the channel, it did fuck me up when you had a Hebrew name, right? You know what I'm saying? But I said, this hypocrite. But anyway, it's all cool. But, you and Cap's relationship, right? A lot of people have made speculations seeing how close you were, right? And a lot of individuals, one of my homeboys, right? And I know you know Cap 10K, but I have another partner. I'm not going to name him.
Yeah, shout out to Captain 10K. That's my brother.
Yeah, shout out to Cap 10K. He had a lot of good things to say about you. That is my captain, the toughest man alive. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
One man versus 100 purple niggas. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, getting back to it, my homeboy does have a way for me to get access with Tazariak, right? I just never dig that far, but he did say, and he confirmed that you and him have a very close relationship, right? And he said a funny rumor was going around that you were trying to convert to Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Just like how Dr. York was trying to be a Christian at the end of the day, right? And since a lot of individuals say that Hebrews are okay with underage marriage, and there are some cases, right? These are some things that you would look over. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, man, it's crazy stuff. Go ahead, brother. Finish up.
Now check it out, right? Now, I know you ain't going to convert to no damn Hebrew. I know that. So I'll never ask you no dumb question like that. But the point I'm saying, right, since you do hang around ISUPK, right, you're around Tazariak, right, they associate most people who are, I call them reverse religious zealots, they associate GMS's teachings. Because I remember Polite went up against GMS and recorded them dumbass niggas fucking it up. But they associate that teaching of when they was talking about the little girls with all Hebrews. And then they look at those Hebrews on your channel, and then they look at you. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So either you had to know about the little allegations going on when it come down to the whole pedophilia little scandal, and the people who were, how can I put this, attracted to these children, or you just simply didn't care.
Check this out. With the mighty Hebrew, brother, the mighty Hebrew went to prison. He did his time in prison. I didn't even know him until he came home from prison. I didn't know nothing about none of that. But the Hebrew Israelites did. And they still was messing with him. You see? I was messing with him as well. You know, I was messing with him as well. He'd been in prison. He did his time. As far as Polite is concerned, no, I did not know that Polite did anything with this girl. How could I stand by and allow that? You want to hear something crazy? When me and my wife, Cynthia, had our anniversary, I said, yo, we was going to go to California. Polite was in Miami at that time. I spoke to Polite. Now, this is before the whole thing came out about some molestation. I don't know none of that. None of that is going on right now, right? So I go, yo, Polite, man, what's up, man? You in Miami? He's like, yeah, man, I'm down here for the Floyd Mayweather fight. I said, yo, me and my wife getting ready to take a trip to California because we're going to celebrate our anniversary. And then he said, yo, you should come down here to Miami because I'm in Miami and Floyd Mayweather, I could get you in the fight. I could get you in all of that. I said, well, brother, the only way I'm coming down there, I said, do you have any of my money? He said, brother, I tell you what, I'll give you $3,000. I got $3,000 for you. And I'm like, okay, this nigga said he gonna give me $3,000 of my money. Now, you hear these dumb niggas say, oh man, all he wanted was the money. Like, nigga, who don't want their money? What's wrong with, see, that's how you know these niggas are fake. You see what I'm saying? Who don't want their money? So I'm like, yo, okay. I know one time he told me when I went to Cali, it was $2,500 that he gave me. He was supposed to give me more than that, but he ended up just giving me $2,500 on one of these cases here. 3,000 on Miami or one of them. It was like vice versa. Either way. So I'm like, all right. I'm coming down there. And so I asked my wife, I said, babe, would you mind going to Miami instead? We never been to Miami. Let's go to Miami and go over there. Polite said he's going to give me my goddamn money. And she's like, all right, babe, whatever. We can go to Miami. Wifey didn't care long as we getting out of New York going somewhere. I get to Miami. Polite goes to the club. I don't do the club shit. So I'm at the club waiting all this time for this nigga to give me my money, but he want me to hang out with him before he give me my money. So I'm hanging out. I'm just sitting there waiting on this nigga to give me my money. This nigga is in there just splurging, just throwing money all around, throwing money in the air. I'm sitting there waiting on my money. So when it came time for him to give me my money, he gave me my stacks. He gave me my K, what he supposed to give me. And we jetted. We out of there. As soon as he gave me my money, I'm there for 7 days, y'all. Mind you, never seen him again after that. Never seen Polite again after that. So when people say, oh, y'all went down there and y'all was hanging out, no, brother. One day is when I got off the plane and I met Polite that day. Okay. Come to find out, this nigga went to, I think he was being arrested or something like that. This happened earlier on in the day. I don't know none of this shit. He didn't even tell me. I found all this out when I got back home. I said, yo, babe, guess what? This nigga done did some crazy shit. And we was out there the same day the nigga went to the precinct and gave himself up. But Polite ain't tell me none of that. He ain't let me know none of that, bro. We found this out like a week after we got home, that all of this shit happened. And so that's why you will see people say, oh, SaNeter was out there with him. No, the fuck I wasn't, nigga. Guess who else was out there? My brother Jojo Capone. I met up with Jojo Capone. And we out there, and I did interviews with him. He'll tell you that. See, so I got all the footage and the information. I met up with Sister Tanisha, the one that was doing the barbecue sauce. I went out there and did work and I interviewed people. Right after that, me and my wife was splurging. We was out. I took her out damn near every goddamn day for the 7 days. We ate out. We went out. We went to the beach the last day, Saturday. So when we come back home, shit, at least we went to the beach and we hung out that whole day, got in the water a little bit, and that was it. And we got back on that plane and got our ass home. So, no, brother. We wasn't hanging out with no goddamn Polite.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the truth. God damn it.
You know, I remember you made a video. It was when he was with Money Maker.
Yeah, I went to Miami with Cynthia. Somebody said, "Which wife?" I went with Cynthia. I said my anniversary, Cynthia.
Cynthia, folk. He said Cynthia, man.
Yeah.
So check it out, right? I remember you made a video about Polite. It was funny. He was with Money Making Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And you said Polite. Are you talking with these people about our struggles and all this stuff and et cetera, right? And you was really getting it, right. And this is when a friend of mine told me, of course, you can see the whole bad blood because, you know, SaNeter would never do that to Polite like that. You see what I'm saying? So your story makes them, I'm starting to see it. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to see the correlation a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But what you're telling me at the end of the day, right? You have no true association with these people's lives at the end of the day. That's what you're telling me, SaNeter, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying, man. You know, when I'm not around you, brother, you can't, nobody could put me in his situation. I'm not responsible for none of these grown ass men. That what you do on your time and it's not within my circle? Nah. I remember that the same girl that Polite had posed to have did this to her daughter, I walked up to her and I said, yo, why do you got Polite putting a chain around you like that? That's what you are? You a dog? And Polite came out and said, yo, that's my bitch. And I looked at her and I said, is that what you are to him? Why are you letting him call you a bitch? Now, if she's here and if she hear this, she will tell you, yes, SaNeter did say that. We was in a hotel because I always defend the sisters. She was in a hotel. I was in a hotel. Polite called me because he was in New York. He came in from California. And he said, yo, Sar, I'm downtown at this hotel. He said, I could send the Uber to come get you. Let's go. Let's do a video. I'm like, cool. I ain't got nothing going on. I jumped in the Uber, went down there. He sent me back in the Uber. And when I seen that, that's when I started telling her, like, yo, why you got this dude doing that to you? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know?
Okay. Let's check this out. A lot of people is texting me right now. So many questions, so little time. But eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's see what SaNeter got for this one, though. So check this out, SaNeter. Because of Polite's fascination with younger women, right? Because of my homeboy and what he said, Polite always had this weird, eerie vibe around, you know what I'm saying? Especially around younger women, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine asked, did you ever witness Polite doing any type of weird, like, behavior around younger women?
Never.
Never did.
Never. That's why this one messed me up a little bit, because just like Dr. York had beautiful women. And so when I would hear the stories of Dr. York messing with little boys, I'd be like, yo, what the hell are you talking about? Dr. York got all these fucking women. And so with Polite, I'm like, yo, what the hell is wrong with Polite? Polite got all these goddamn beautiful women around him. Why would he want to mess with a little girl? That's what I was saying. Like, nigga, you got all these beautiful ass women that you be with. I see you. You know, what's going on with that?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Never seen Polite do anything to a little girl. None of that. Nope.
Never did. Never
did.
Was there any rumors going around, anything like that? Any rumors?
No. No rumors or none of that. The only thing that I was talking about one time was the Renintet shit. And that's only because me and him was banging. And so when I look at the mother, and the mother said, no, ain't none of that going on. And one day I went to 125th Street. Polite came on 125th Street on a Sunday. Renintet father came through. And Renintet ran into the store that was there. It was a big shopping mall store. She runs in the store. Her father's running after her. And Polite is on the outside. And she's running from him, saying, no, I don't want to go with you. I don't want to go with you. They running like crazy. She's trying to get away from him. I didn't know none of that until I came back the next day, which was on a Monday. That's when everybody started telling me what was going on. Yo, the girl father came through and she's looking at him. This no hot seat. I think the people want to see blood, man. They want you to stab me, brother. The brother that said, he says, Zen Gardner, He said, "This is not no hot seat." Why don't we request some questions from him? Let's see what he got. Being that this not the hot seat, let's see what he got for me.
He can get as many questions as he want if he hit that cash out.
Yeah, that Zen Gardner. Come on,
yeah, Zen Gardner.
Gardner.
Zen Gardner. I will send you the link. Put your email in. Hit my cash app with your email.
There you go.
And I'll send you the link.
Come on, man.
If you want your question, you want your question answered so bad. If we doing such a bad job and you can do better,
right?
Send some bread to my cash app and hit the link.
But he's not going to do it. He's a coward. See, he's just talking and talk. He ain't going to do it. I'm transparent. I'm here showing you I'm not running from nobody. I don't got nothing to hide, bro. See, motherfuckers that got something to hide, you think they would come up here and be questioned? No. I don't have nothing.
And let's be clear. He requested this. We didn't ask him. He asked us.
Thank you. Say that again.
For everybody that want to make it seem like somebody trying to throw feathers and snowflakes at him, he requested to be on the hot seat. What the brother doing is having a conversation and taking his time, because that's what interviewers do. They not here to serve you. They here to put the brother on the hot seat. If you don't like what you see, it's other places for you to go on YouTube. Let's be clear. Like, I don't understand this, but if you want to come and ask a question personally, hit that cash out and I'll bring you in. I promise.
Yo, look, Sam Fisher says, SaNeter lying. Watch the video where Polite told Tariq Noel if Dr. York raped 1,000 kids, he is still worshiping him. Dude, I never knew Polite at that time, nigga. I didn't know Polite at that time. He asked you if I ever seen Polite do this or if I ever heard him do that. No, I have not. I didn't know Polite at that time when he interviewed Noel. See, you dumb niggas always trying to jump to conclusions. Crazy, man. Go ahead, brother.
Let me ask you this, because one of the things that been brought up is that you supported the late brother Sinful to P, who even by his name was a pimp, allegedly. It's been said that I don't know nothing about this situation, but it's been said that he molested I believe it was a 14-year-old girl. What's your response to people criticizing you for supporting that brother, given what he's accused of with a 14-year-old girl, whether or not it's any truth to it, and did that give you pause when you saw those allegations?
For Sinful to P, first let me say rest in peace to brother Sinful to P. Let me first say that. Rest in peace to the brother Sinful to P. When I met Sinful to P, I didn't know nothing about all of that. I knew he was a pimp, though. I knew he was a pimp, and I would listen to his videos, and he would give game, and he would go in, and he would be teaching. But as far as I'm concerned, these were all grown women. You see, they were all grown women. He told the story. They showed the story with their video. This is why they let him go. He was fooled because, I'm going to say allegedly, all right? But you can see the video is out there. They say that he was fooled because the girl had a fake ID. Why do you think they let him go? They went to court and all of that. So they said that he had a fake ID. That's all I knew about it. Now, there's videos that's out there that you can see SaNeter is building with Sinful to P. And I'm letting him know that I do not approve of your lifestyle. Me and him is going in. I said, I respect you as a man, but I don't respect the lifestyle that you chose. He even got up here and said, yeah, me and Sa always go in, but SaNeter don't agree with me and he don't agree with my lifestyle that I chose. And I would interview him and ask him, what makes you want to pimp Black women? Why are you doing that to Black sis, to the sisters? And so that's what I did. It wasn't like, I was like, yeah, Sinful, let's go. We down together. See, I'm a teacher, man. I always give a brother the benefit of the doubt. If I could reach them and see if where he goes wrong at, I'm going to give them that. I'm not going to just automatically condemn and shut it down. Once I hear that story, that's what I did. You see what I'm saying? I let it be known. I already put a disclaimer out there and everything. Brother, you know I do not support your lifestyle. That's what I said. I'm transparent. I don't got to lie about nothing, bro.
Yeah, and let me ask you this, and I'm with you on that, and so you've had brothers like Young Pharaoh, Sarah Suit Seti, you and Polite on and off, Shaka Amos on and off, other brothers that you fell out with, Taharka Bay, Solomon, just a laundry list of brothers that you fell out with. People would take that to say, if all of these people fell out with this brother, they can't be the problem. It must be him. What's your response to that?
Well, people will say that. I mean, I can't be responsible for what people think. And another thing, when you really look at it, people fall out all the time. I could give you some examples. Look at Neil X. Everybody thought that she was a good person. Everybody thought that she was a good soul and a good spirit. Damn near everybody fell out from her. The people that supported her is no longer with her. When you look at Sarah Suit and Seti, it's the same thing. A lot of people fell back from Sarah Suit and Seti. So people just want to put the spotlight on SaNeter. Like that only happens to SaNeter. No, brother, it happens to all of us at one point in time. You see? Look at Polite. Look at Stinky Inky. People don't support him. Like, there's a lot of people that used to support all of us. But people fall by the wayside. Sometime I might be the problem. Sometime it could be the other person's problem. One thing I'm not going to do is let people do what they want to do to me. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to speak out. But I guarantee you, none of them could say that it ain't over no goddamn money, that I have never paid them. None of them could tell you that. I have always paid everybody that that came into my circle. Now, if we fell out, it was probably some bullshit, some BS. It ain't nothing serious. You see, that's why some of the people come back. I could call Shaka right now and say, yo, bro, I want to do an interview. I could call the Red Pill right now. When I called the Red Pill, when I was at my other place, they was like, yo, sir, I said, yo, Red Pill, you know what? We ain't doing a video in goddamn 2-3 years. It was like, oh yeah, you right, son. I can call Phil Valentine and them right now, and it would be right here. But I moved away from all of that. I'm doing what I do, what I like to do. You see? Now, yes, some of them, they moved on because people move on to different things. People grow, people elevate, people got their own business that they doing. They got their own channels now. You see, like Sarah Suit Seti, he doing his own thing now. Shout out to Seti. I ain't upset with the brother. You know, shout out to Young Pharaoh. You seen Young Pharaoh on my channel twice. I called him, yo, brother, come on over. Let's do something. He came over twice. You know, all I gotta do is give a brother a call.
I'm gonna turn it back over to the Craigs, but I wanna address this question real quick. And I understand this for SaNeter, but I just wanna let people understand how silly a question this actually is. So this brother said, this is the toughest question I have for SaNeter. Why haven't you had Nikki clear your name? Why, brother? And shout out to this brother. Hey, brother, I don't have a problem with you. I just want you to think for a second. You literally asking this man, why haven't he had Nikki clear his name? And then you said, why, brother? Like you are imploring him this serious question. Brother, Nikki ain't never accused him.
Thank you.
You gotta clear his name.
You, brother.
What are we talking about? Y'all gotta grow up, man.
Hey, no, man. I'm back, man. But SaNeter, where's Nikki? You know what I mean by that. Where's Nikki, man? Where's Nikki?
Nikki is home. Nikki is home. Let me answer you. First, I want to say this real quick, and I'm gonna get back to the Nikki. JJ7 felony. Some people call him JJ 7000. He beat the hell out of this woman in front of her 13, 15-year-old child. Nobody's saying nothing about it. He went to prison. He copped out to it. They put on an ankle bracelet on him. He beat this woman. But the advocates that supposed to be about women's advocates, the funky throne in them, he's on a platform all the time. They don't say a goddamn thing. See, so I know it's really not about that. It's about SaNeter. We don't get views. We don't give a damn about what JJ do. Stole your mind. Stole your mind. He told the little girl, and he said it out of his own mouth, that, yo, I'm going to rape your daughter. That I'm gonna the father on the phone. And the daughter heard him. And when the daughter heard him, that's when she began to run and slam the door. Stole your mind, said it out of his own mouth when they questioned him. But none of these niggas is putting him on trial. Uncle Big Nose, some call him Uncle Suge. He said out of his own mouth, 2 of my baby mothers. I got babies by 2 of my baby's mothers when they were 14 years old, and he was 19 years old. Why they not talking about that? Because it's really not about the children, family. Y'all got to see where I'm going. I'm not lying on him. He said it out of his own mouth. Do I got to play a video? Do I got to tell you to share my video? So they say these things out of their own mouth, but it's really not about them. It's about trying to get SaNeter because they jealous and envious. I don't know. I just don't know what else to say about that. Suge said, I was 19 when I had children by my baby's mamas who were 14. So guess what? You know damn well he had to be messing with them when they were 13. Because you ain't going to just meet someone and have babies by them, right? You meet them, you get to know them, you hang out with them, you're chilling, you're walking around. Now they said, I'm lying. How am I? They said he lying. Damn, let me see if I can find the video. See, I like when these niggas do that, man. He's lying.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, they said,
okay.
They said, I'm quite sure the people heard that. Hey, for the family that heard
it. Yeah, we done heard it. We done heard it. Yep.
Well, thank you. For the family who heard it, press a 1 in the chat if you heard it. Him say that out of his own mouth, man. But see, these niggas gonna always say I'm lying. I'm the most truthful person right now when it comes to breaking this shit down. You know why? Because I don't want to get caught lying. If I get caught lying, guess what? Everything else crumbles before me. You see? That's why I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Because if y'all catch me lying with one thing that I'm saying here, everything else falls.
Hold on, SaNeter. Hold on.
Okay.
You know, and I had to put the 1 up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So check this out. Right? If you were caught lying, everything else falls.
Yes.
Now check this out. Sure, as you know, I ran into Uncle Suge. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Brother. I did a little research on him a little bit, watched a few of his videos, just to get the full understanding of the man's psychosis when it comes down to you, right? But before I get into my interaction with him, right, I need you to break down this issue between you and Suge.
It's really not an issue between me and him. This hate came from one day I had double parked my car and I was live. And Unc could tell you that I'm not lying. So I had Unc on the channel, Suge on the channel, and oh man, what's my man's name? Oh man, help me out, y'all. It was another brother on the channel. Damn, how can I forget my man's name? He was the HOK from California. He was involved with Misunderstood. They said he was with, damn man. Help me out, y'all. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. Damn, man.
It's okay if you don't remember, Chief. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Nepal, help me out. Y'all know who I'm talking about. They said that he was involved with Misunderstood and he gave Misunderstood some drug. Right, thank you. Thank you. Real G's. I had Real G's, Unc, and Uncle Suge on my show one day. I had to run out to go park my car. When I got back, all hell broke loose. Uncle Suge and Unc and Real G's, and they going at it, they banging. And I'm like, yo, ho, y'all know how I do. Yo, hold up, what are y'all doing? What are y'all got to stop this. That's when Uncle Suge jumped off the channel, F y'all, F this, and next thing you know, he just started going off, making videos. And they talk about children, but he was putting my children up. He was putting my daughter up on his channel, but they talk about children. You see what I'm saying? So he was doing all kind of shit with my family, throwing up my wife, throwing up my children, and it was all right. And the people loved it. They applauded, they clapped. That's when I knew that this was a sick, that the black people that we deal with here are sick people. They not really all together. And so one day my daughter came home from school, and I would say she was about like maybe 8 years old at the time, 8, 9 years old. Mm-hmm. And she came from school, you know, they got on their school clothes, brother. And so I'm like this. And the bathroom was behind me. It was like over that way. So my daughter had to walk across the screen to go to the bathroom. She don't know I'm live. She takes off her clothes, her school clothes, and she goes to the bathroom. Now, she only got on her panties. She only got on her panties and the bra. And somebody in the chat said, "Sir, your daughter is just walked behind you with her clothes on." I'm like, what? I look behind me and she was in the bathroom already. I said, all right, baby. I turned the camera. So when she come out, next thing you know, brother, the next goddamn day, they got my daughter on the screen, showing my daughter in her panties. Now, these are grown-ass men. These people that pose to be against child molestation, but everybody enjoyed it. Everybody clapped for it. And when I said, yo, I'm going to call the FBI, damn near everybody and their mama got mad at me because I said I'm going to call the FBI. And then they started saying, yeah, SaNeter's a snitch. Nigga, I don't know where the niggas live at. Uncle Suge and them put that up. They did all of that. I don't know where these people live, but I know the FBI will get your IP address. And when I did that, guess what? That shit came down. I bet you that joint came down after that. You see what I'm saying? So I don't believe none of these people when they talk about they against child molestation, they are women advocates and all of that. JJ beat this girl ass in front of her 15-year-old daughter, man. He copped out to the goddamn charges, bro. And they put an ankle brace on the nigga leg so they'll know where he's at. But they still let him come on their channel. The one that's supposed to be about against advocacy. And I'm talking about throne. All because he goes against me. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going?
Yes. SaNeter, you don't know the real reason. The real reason is because she was a white woman and she don't count. She don't count. She don't count. She Esau.
What about her daughter though, brother? What about her daughter?
I'm just saying, that's what that's their excuse.
My daughter was a black young woman growing up to be a young woman. My daughter.
I'm just giving their excuse how they looking at it, SaNeter, because it was a white woman. You know what I'm saying? She don't count. She Esau daughter. Yeah, I'm just saying.
She's not Esau daughter. She's the same as a regular woman, man.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was the excuse. And but back to it, right? Wow. See, I didn't know that was Uncle Suge. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. You know, I knew somebody did because, you know, broke it down to two stories. One, SaNeter got mad at somebody and he pretty much in a lot of ways said he'll call the FBI on people. Then the other one, SaNeter got a little girl in his house with panties on and she had to come from his basement. It was a lot of crazy ass rumors I was hearing. You know what I'm saying? And I talked with you about that one, but I did not know I didn't know he did that, you know. But here's my thing though, SaNeter. You know, people just don't do those type of things out the blue. You see what I'm saying? Like, what caused that friction that I gotta get this nigga, I gotta destroy him? What caused?
Brother, I have never done anything to this dude. Never. And you never done anything to this dude, bro.
So you never done anything to this dude?
Not until like see, I always wait for a long time. When they continue to keep going at me and banging on me for months, for years, then I might say, you know, I'm tired of it. Let me go at this nigga. Let me bang on him. And so when I bang on him, they all begin to play the victim role. Like I started with them. Everybody know what I'm about, bro. If you really know what SaNeter is about, I never came on this channel banging on nobody. I was always bringing the knowledge and the information. Go and do my history. And so when I do bring the knowledge and the information and the document, that's all I did. And so when people begin to start banging on me, trying to tear me down, I would continue to keep doing it, minding my business, staying away from that, going at it. But then when I said, you know what, enough is enough. And so I get on here and I start going in, making videos, and I bang back. Let me give you an example. Shaka Doodoo. Shaka Doodoo, the French nigga. This nigga gets mad over Captain Tazoriak whipping his ass one day on my platform. Captain Tazoriak beat this nigga bad. He never stopped taking it out on me. He was on my platform. He knew about everything way before all this shit that he's doing now. He knew about Polite. He knew about, watch this. I'm going to show you something, brother. Damn, I always put them videos up. I don't have it here. I put it up. I don't want to look for it. Okay. But yes, Shaka Doodoo. He said the same thing that I said. I said, nah, man, I'm going to wait until the trial is over. And if Polite is guilty, then I'll make my statement. Shaka Doodoo went crazy. All of them people all saw that's crazy. But Shaka Doodoo forgot that he said the same thing. When he was cool with me, he said the same thing. I pulled that video up and showed him. And the people was like, oh, look at that shit. But even with him, he started calling me a molester, a pedophile, a rapist, the house of pedophilia. Y'all heard all of that. They was calling me all these names. Now, think about it. My daughter is 22 years old. My son is 22. I got a son 28. I got a son in his 30s. I got a son that's 23. See? You don't think they watch the internet? You don't think that my name could pop up and they see their daddy and they see people talking all this crazy shit? How do you think I feel? One day my son called me and said, Dad, why the hell they got this up there talking about you molest this and you molest? So I had to go through it and show my son. So that's when I was spaz out, bro. And so I said to Shaka one day, I said, nigga, what about your daughter sitting on your lap? Why do you got your daughter sitting on your lap? See, at this time, it's no holds barred. Now he want to cry. Now he want to say, yeah, that nigga SaNeter talked about my daughter. Nigga, you've been talking about somebody else's parents for the longest. My children got to hear you dumb niggas talk all this crazy shit. And so when I swing back at them, because it's not the swing they want me to do. If somebody punch you in their face, you punch me in my face, brother. How you gonna tell me, all right now, sir? I know how I punched you in the jaw, but brother, you gotta tap me. You can't hit me back like that. You can't tell me how to swing back at you. You know what I'm saying? So enough is enough at this point. There's no holds barred I see with these niggas. So I'm gonna use every tactic I can. I don't care how nasty and gutter it sound, because you don't give a fuck about my children or my babies and my family. And I see that now.
So check this out, right? You're telling me that they went personal with you first and you're just defending yourself.
Damn, bro, you can see it everywhere. Go and look on that nigga channel. That nigga got over 100 videos of me. Go look on my channel.
It's more than that.
It's more than that. Go look at my channel. Look at the sick Neil X, the bull dagger. Look at her. Look at all the videos she got on her, and she always talking about somebody sick, but she don't even know if she's a goddamn man or a woman. She don't even know if she's a man or a woman and got the nerve to call somebody sick.
So check this out.
She got a nerve to say somebody's in a toxic relationship when she stole her own mama woman.
So check.
Oh man.
Come on, y'all, don't stop me.
Are you not entertained?
She stole her own mother's woman. Why you think her mother don't fuck with her no more? She knows this.
I'm running this
Preach,
shit.
brother, preach.
Your $5 ass down before I make change.
Now she get mad because I talked about her brother. Don't get mad at that. You've been talking about me. You've been talking about my family all this time. Don't get mad at me now. You see, it always hurt when I come back. Now I want to sue him. Now I want to do this. Now I want to do that. Yeah, don't cry now, bitch. Go ahead, brother. I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna hold it down.
Hey, SaNeter, where is Nikki? That's all I got to say. SaNeter, where is Nikki?
Hold on.
That's the name of the channel. That's the name of the channel.
I mean,
Where is Nikki?
Hey, DX asked you that question, brother.
Okay, where is Nikki? Nikki is home raising her children. I don't know what she's doing, but I know she's home raising her children. That's where Nikki's at. Nikki's not a social media person. She don't deal with social media because she see how nasty it is. And that's where the woman is at. That's where the young lady's at. She's home raising her children.
Nia X, you got your answer, Nia X. You got your answer, Nia X.
You either die a hero
right
or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Check this out, right? Back with the Uncle Suge, right? Cause we gonna get to the Neo X's. We gonna get to the V. It's a lot of stuff we gonna get to, right? And shout out Braveheart. I appreciate you, bro. You know you can't do a better job. You muscular and you stalking an older man, his older grandfather. You was on a fire. I appreciate you, brother, but you can't do a better job. Came up here, you just gonna be yelling and have a complete aneurysm talking to SaNeter because you have a hatred that you don't understand why you have. You just following the trend. So I appreciate.
You know what? I don't care. You can open up the floor. I don't care about these niggas. None of these niggas know me. All they going by is hearsay, brother. I guarantee you, anyone come up here, they gonna go by what somebody said or what somebody told them. Because the minute I say, "Can you prove it?" then you're gonna see them niggas get dumbfounded.
This is the problem.
Dummies come up here and ask any question they want. I don't run from a goddamn thing.
She's Craig. You heard?
Hold on real quick. Nah, ain't no little monsters coming up here, man. But here's the thing. This is the problem I do have, right, with a lot of individuals with the SaNeter hate train. If they've been on the HOK, lost the debate, or pretty much them no, and that's why they have a hatred towards you. You see what I'm saying? Now, there are some people who have a legit reason, but the majority have no reason. They find somebody look up like a fucking pastor. They follow their pastor, which hate you, the devil, the God. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you know what I'm saying? They just, we hate SaNeter. And it's kind of weird when I ask people to pretty much express a little bit more on what SaNeter did to them. Like, for example, they said SaNeter's stealing from the community. Okay, nigga, you live like 8 states away from SaNeter, and he's not in your community. No, I'm talking about the community here, online. Yeah, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it come down to your debates, motherfuckers never send you money. You know what I'm saying? Who complain about it.
Right.
You know? They said stole money from them. You know what I'm saying? I looked at a couple of things who had little issues joining your chats and stuff, like talking with them. You know what I'm saying? And they pretty much said at the end of the day, they was like, yo, I didn't have no problem. I was able to get in. There was no issues. You know what I'm saying? And I got my money's worth. One individual said that he was able to get his money back when something didn't go right with you. You know what I'm saying? So my issue is, right, I need to find people who can actually beat your ass and actually talk to you calmly and not make up shit. You know what I'm saying? Because here's my thing, right? Since all of you had these little crazy ass, stupid, and ridiculous about SaNeter, you should have gave me fucking questions. I got questions for SaNeter, but goddamn, I only have a few people who gave me questions with SaNeter. God damn. Anyway.
Okay, Craig, gotta ask them questions too, man. I want to see if somebody want to jump on the panel, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm on. Yeah.
I know you is, but hold on. But here's the thing. I have to finish this right here, right? With Uncle Suge, right? Now you said you didn't do nothing to Uncle Suge, right? But as I look at it, and as
when you say I ain't do nothing to Uncle Suge, yes, yeah. I fought back after a while. After a while of him banging on me, yes, I came back, clapped back at him.
But here's the thing, right? Check this out, right? I understand you said you fought back, right? But looking at the story, because I was looking at the Harker Bay channel, right? Mm-hmm. And did a video about you and the AIDS thing, right?
Right.
Now he had the receipt. Now check this out, right?
You said they had the receipt?
Yeah, he said he had the receipts with the AIDS and all that stuff like that, right? But let me finish the build, right?
Go ahead.
So, right. First off, if my memory served me correctly, because I was looking into it, I said I'd look at it like a few times. Harker Bay said you attacked him, all that other stuff, you know. the demon god SaNeter. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Suge came over there, right? And he basically said that, SaNeter tried to turn women I knew and I had a personal relationship with against me. You see what I'm saying? He was doing this, slandering my name, attacking me, and belittling me. And he said, I never did nothing to you. He said when he was over at Garfield's channel, right? And when he's trying to build with Garfield, you came over. Somehow you spoke with Garfield, talked with Garfield. Garfield said, I'm not going to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Because of SaNeter. Now, told me you did nothing to that man, but that was one of those stories at the end. So please, brother, explain what really happened, SaNeter.
I already did, brother. Think about this real quick. I'm SaNeter.
Mm-hmm.
My name is SaNeter, brother.
Well,
I don't know who I am. I'm SaNeter. I don't know no goddamn Suge, Uncle Suge. I don't fuck with them type. All of these people used to be my mods at one point, brother.
Really?
Uncle Suge, Funky Throne, Stinky Inky. All of these people, they knew me. I didn't know them. They was on my channel, and because they was coming in to the fold of the knowledge. So think about it. I'm not doing the stuff they doing. I'm doing something totally different as far as bringing in the information, interviewing people, having people do lectures. That's what I was about. I was not about the stuff that they are doing. Look at the difference between the platforms. Look at my platform. Look at Suge. Look at Funky Throne. You don't see them teaching and educating people. They channel is about banging on black people, tearing people down, going at people. And so I became the topic. And they started banging on me, trying to tear me down. And so what I supposed to do? Just sit back and just let them just go in and lie on me? Oh, he got AIDS. Oh, he said this. And so I had to come back at him. I even went to the doctor to prove that I didn't have AIDS. I ain't had to prove it, but I just said, let me go ahead to the doctor. And I filmed it. You see what I'm saying? I took a goddamn AIDS test. And I filmed it and I brought it back. You think these niggas took down their videos? No. So it don't matter what I say. They know I have lupus. Lupus is an autoimmune disease as well. They know I have lupus. But do you think that's gonna stop them from saying, yo, he got AIDS, he got AIDS? If I got AIDS, my wife would have AIDS. My wife would have AIDS. My wife would have AIDS. My children would have AIDS because I'm in the house. They around me.
Mm-hmm.
My mother, my sisters, everybody. And let's say I did. Why are they so fucking evil? Who's the real evil people here now? Why are they so evil wishing that I had AIDS? That's the real question. Like, what man would wish something like that on another man? I wouldn't wish that on nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. So, you ain't did nothing to Uncle Suge at all.
No, I clapped back at him, and he didn't like my
Craig, he ain't did nothing to Uncle Suge, Craig. Come on now.
What I'm saying is, SaNeter makes mistakes. I am only human like everybody else. I never put myself on this pedestal. They put me on this fucking pedestal. I didn't ask to be there. I never said I was anybody leader. I make mistakes like everybody else, bro. And so when I do make a mistake, people must look at me like, God damn it, this nigga God, how he making this type of mistake? And they get mad at me because I'll make a mistake. I've made many mistakes, but I have never banged on Uncle Suge, never banged on Shaka Doodoo, never banged on Queen's Throne until they started banging on me. Now, I banged on Taharka Bay, but guess what? My banging was about his goddamn Morris status and the Moors. You know, I bang on information. That's the only banging that you will see me doing. When you see me banging on the Israelites, banging on the Moors, banging on the Muslims, banging on the Christians. That's where you see me banging. Taharka took it personal. They take shit personal. Now, as far as Uncle Suge and all of them, you will never see me banging on them first. They always started, and I come to clean it up, and then they play like they are the victim. Simple as that, man. Yeah.
Okay, so they started with you. and you defend yourself.
Yes.
All right, that's established, right? Going back to the video, right? He said he called him. You see what I'm saying?
Say that again.
Going back to the video, right? He played a video. Actually, it was real. And because he's a Catholic, you know, Catholics, they said you called him a pedophile. It was sound like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The man took it personal, very personal. He said it was a lie, it was slanderous and stuff like that. Now, did that happen, or what was that, Chief?
Hell yeah, I called him a pedophile. He called me worse things. See, that's what I mean. When I come back and clap back at somebody, they tend to cry, like when I did to Neil, when I talked about her brother. She thinks she's the only one in the world that loves her family members and would kill for her family members. We all would kill for our family members. She ain't saying nothing special. So yes, I did call him that. And he's telling me, yo, you got to apologize. I'm not apologizing for shit, nigga. Make every video you can make. I don't give a damn. What else can you say about SaNeter that you niggas ain't already said? Go ahead and keep saying it. But I'm not going to be the one to apologize. You know why? Because I know even if I was to apologize, brother, they would use that. They would use that to bang. They would say, yeah, I told you I'll make this nigga. That's why you will never get me to do that. I'll go through the fucking fire before I apologize to any of these niggas because I know I never started shit with them. My thing was bringing the knowledge to the people. That's all I cared about. They came over here fucking with me.
Okay. And
because I hit harder than them, they want to cry about it. They want to cry about my punch because I hit harder than them. These niggas don't know. I'm from the street for real. I've never said I was anybody goddamn leader. On this YouTube shit, I hit harder. I could get gutter with them niggas if they want. I'm from Harlem. I'm Harlem all the way. So ain't nothing angel about me when it's time to beefing.
I get you. So hold on.
Hey, SaNeter. Hello, SaNeter. They got a class action lawsuit they trying to get up on you too, man. What you think about that?
I don't know nothing about it. I think they're a joke. That's all. That's what I think about it.
Oh man, what?
Let me do old boy a solid because he was a supporter. You know what I'm saying? So Braveheart, this is his question, right? What's the excuse now on why he didn't take those polite videos down? So what Braveheart was talking about, right? He stated that you said that you were supposed to take down those polite videos, and he said you never did. So let's answer the brother's question since he did support us.
I took down a lot of polite videos, but then I said to myself, "Fuck you, niggas! It doesn't matter if I take it down or not." See, I'm 100. Listen to me good, y'all. I'm as transparent as anybody could be. Fuck them niggas. Whether I take it down or not, what's that going to prove to them? Them niggas still going to talk shit about me. Them niggas still going to come up with anything they want to talk. So why should I kneel to these niggas? These niggas to me are pieces of shit. Give a fuck about doing anything for them. At one point, I would cater to my people, but I'm not talking about all my people. I'm talking about these scumbag ass niggas. The hell I'm gonna take down for anything for a nigga like Braveheart. I seen that nigga in the chat banging on me, don't even fucking know me, being disrespectful to me, my wife, goddamn body. Fuck that nigga. I ain't taking down a goddamn thing for none of these niggas. Why? Because they still gonna say I'm this and I'm that and still gonna come up with all kinds of shit. So take it down for what? Hell no, I'm getting ready to put all them other ones back up that I did take down. Fuck them niggas. I don't give a fuck about polite. I don't give a damn about them. But I'm saying that because they still gonna accuse me whether I do or don't, bro. So what's the point of it? You see where I'm going? That's the point that I'm making.
Damn.
Now y'all see my man got an attitude with me because he said, why haven't SaNeter had Nikki clear his name? And I said, why Nikki got to clear his name when Nikki didn't accuse him of nothing? Now that's just common sense. But my man got mad at me. Like, in what world do somebody need to clear somebody's name when they never accuse somebody of something? But let me address this real quick.
But can I say something on that right quick?
Go ahead, bro.
They keep saying the burden of proof is on SaNeter. How come Stinky Inky and Ben Diesel ain't proved their point yet? They said they know all the people that they could bring on their channel that lived in my building. When are they going to bring the proof? He said, I know Nikki. I could bring her anytime. So the burden of proof is on them. What you should be asking is, when are they going to bring Nikki on their channel and prove their point? See, that's the real shit to ask niggas. But y'all don't want to ask them niggas no real shit like that. Go ahead, Clark.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, see, I had to put my St. Louis hat on because this the show me state. So DeAndre Harris, the gay minister, I see you in the chat, Doc. And yeah, I said you wasn't a Christian because you're gay. And let me explain. let me explain, dummy. If you read the Bible, just read the book. It ain't with you being gay. That's all it is to it. Get over it. See, I gave you a chance. Your hero, Neo X, played a recording without my consent, by the way, but she played a recording of me talking. I said, Leandre, all I asked you to do was come on and help me clear up that I wasn't talking about my brother. Instead, you run over to her channel. Now you're in here talking about she the GOAT. I got you, bro. All I said to you was, you can stop pretending to be a minister because you're not going to heaven. If it's a heaven for Christians, you ain't going because you're gay. Heaven ain't for men like you. That's all it is to it. Like it, love it, be indifferent to it. That's a fact of the book, Doc. The book say you should die. So that's all it is to it. I don't care about you getting mad. That's what it is. Stop faking the funk. You can't be what you say you is and be a Christian. That's all it is to it. I don't care what you think about it. Now, to Nehemiah 9:10, who keep telling people I was with his wife, brother, I told you, stop playing with me because now I'm finna embarrass you again. And I got to take time out of the hot seat to do this. So I apologize. But brother, you a weirdo. I knew your wife when I was in the 9th grade. And I know it hurt you to know all that stuff that you thought was new to you. All that stuff that you thought made you feel amazing. And it was like you was unique that she was doing that when I was in the 9th grade. I know it hurt you to know that you ain't special. But just take solace in the fact that your wife is talented and she's been talented for a long time. And be happy with that. You said in the chat that you took her back with open arms, like this happened when we was adults. I was a kid. And your wife been doing them things that she doing since she was a kid. You married her. Don't be mad at me because you found out she done been took up and down through there, because it wasn't just me. She was a round the way girl. What you mad for?
Oh, man.
But brother, the reason I put my St. Louis hat on is because we all in St. Louis. So I ain't hard to find, my G.
Hey, DMG, can I ask you a question? Did you know her before him?
Yeah, I was in the 9th grade.
No.
They just got married like 5 years ago. I don't even know he's a weirdo, son.
That's crazy, man. Why is he worrying about the past? He wasn't in that life at that time.
Bruh. So we know some of the same people. My man seen her stalking my Facebook page, got the asking her questions, and found out I knew her back in the day, and been on all in my chat talking about I seduced his wife. Brother, I ain't seen this woman since I was in high school. I've been with my wife since I was in the 11th grade. I couldn't even remember her name. I'm looking at her picture like she looked familiar, but I couldn't even remember her name. But I will tell you this, Nehemiah. I couldn't remember her name, but she talented. Shout out to you for the things that I know she do to you. She been doing them for a long time, brother. So salute to you. I'm gonna let y'all get back to the show. These cats.
Man, I wouldn't even bring up nothing that's old that I wasn't in that life. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me, man. That shit is crazy.
What is wrong with these people, man? This dude, he all in the chat. I thought somebody must have unblocked them because they was blocked. But this dude, he was a gay minister. lied about being gay, got his license, came out as being gay, left his wife, and the people, the bishops and all that was like, nah, bro, we don't rock like that. You ain't no minister here. That's revolt. So he been doing his little thing, trying to, he was dubbing himself the gay Kevin Wesley. Never picked up no steam, though. Because Kevin Wesley, as far as I know, that ain't his thing. He never picked up no steam. Then he starts coming on social media. I told him I'll interview you. All of that. He started talking to me about interviewing you. I'm like, bro, what business is it of yours? So I'm talking to Neo when she recorded me. His name sound like one of my man's names. I kept saying my man name. All I asked him to do, I was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna have you come on. I just need you to clear up that I call you this name all the time. So I was just speaking out of turn. He goes over to her channel and start putting me down. So he wonder why I ain't got nothing but heat and tough talk for him. Bro, listen, your lifestyle ain't conducive to being a Christian. Look, if I'm a murderer and a liar, how I'm gonna be sitting up here talking about I'm a Christian? And it's the same thing with your lifestyle, bro. I don't care what you say, it just ain't gonna work. Live with it. I guess because you and Nehemiah communicating in the chat, I guess y'all got something going on, because clearly the brother got an issue with his wife. I don't know why, because the sister is talented. He should be happy. But he talking to you, a known gay man. So that make me question whether you even a Hebrew, Nehemiah, because why is you talking to this gay man about what I'm doing? Both of y'all weird, but we in St. Louis, bro. I ain't hard to find. Holla at me. Y'all get back to y'all show, man.
Okay, so that Negro moment was brought to you by DMG. So anyway, I have to say this right quick, right? Gunshot to that. Back to the business. So, SaNeter, right? You done nothing to nobody but clap back, defended yourself. They went personal with you, were envious of you, jealous of you, because you are SaNeter. You know what I'm saying? They crowned you the godfather of consciousness. They venerated you as a god. You was a lot of people's spiritual daddy, like Dr. York, even though you didn't voluntarily want that.
That is a fact. They gave me all these titles, bro. That's a fact.
You confirmed that. You confirmed that. And a lot of the OGs I talked with, they pretty much said that also. They said they didn't call you that back in the day. So let's get down to it, right? Getting to it and moving forward, right? Now, SaNeter, I didn't know you saw me on V Bennett's channel. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't sure if you see me. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I just jumped over there. I never heard of the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And of course, I got jumped and shit. You know, it was fun. I got jumped, but ran into Shaka Doodle and you know, of course, Uncle Suge.
Right.
Bennett. And the V Bennett, man, I had a ball. You know what I'm saying? But V Bennett, right? That brother. He was the one who showed me the video. Shout out to that man. And I do want to interview him and speak with him and talk with him. But he showed me the video about the Aikisha lady.
Right.
Talk a bit about you, right? He said you're a slanderer, a coward. I don't see that part being true. The coward part. A con artist, a scammer, even though those are the two of the same. And not only that, he said that you are an excellent narrative spinner. Now, Uncle Suge stated, he told me when I was speaking to him about my first Lake of Fire when you shedded that tear. I am very proud of that moment. He stated that I dropped the ball. I let it go. It was weak. It was pathetic. And SaNeter's always playing chess, and he used you, and people always lose with SaNeter. He manipulated you somehow. Like, basically, I got pissed off. He stated it like you had superpowers or some shit like that. I don't know. He was a master manipulator. You know what I'm saying? He deified you. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? He gave you too much power when he spoke about you. Like, went on an extreme. And you know, I understand the brother was very emotional, right? I counted. It had to be about like 5 minutes of him talking about how much of an SOB you were, right? And before I got a word out, and because it wasn't what he wanted to hear, he just hung up and said, I can't with this dude. Fuck Classic Craig. I was like, God damn, motherfucker. Hey, if you wanted to turn me against SaNeter, you fucking failed. You see what I'm saying? Because like one thing about me, I'm gonna just put it to you like this. Here you are, you're speaking to me, we're having a conversation, we're talking, right? Now, when I tried to talk with Uncle Suge to get his point of view, and not only that, when I was telling him what I did on Lake of Fire, he just didn't want to speak to me. And that just said, you know what, goddamn, I got to look at who spoke to me and who didn't want to speak to me at the end of the day. Because, you know, like, even though I'm leaving my 20s, you know what I'm saying, I am the future, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to influence the future at the end of the day, right? When Uncle Suge can't talk about you no more, maybe I should talk about how much of an SOB SaNeter is, you know? But other than that, one point they did have with you that they stated, and you did do this. They had you on footage saying that you were going to put up Shaka Doodoo's face and address. Not only that, you were putting up personal information and just going AWOL with the individuals who are trying to stop you at the end of the day, right? Now, when it comes into that, a lot of them say that you even went so far as doxing people. You see what I'm saying? To pretty much slander them and go into their personals. Now, SaNeter, is that true?
Well, say that part one more time.
Okay.
With the Suge?
With the Suge, with the V Bennett, Shaka Doodoo.
Yes.
All of them, right? Queen of Thrones, you know what I'm saying? Basically, how it's stated, you doxed them and you put a lot of their personal information out. Or they said you
Okay, I got that. The nerve of these people, bro. The nerve of these people. That's all they do is dox people, bro. Trust and believe me, man. These niggas are hypocrites.
So you
no, hold up. That's all they do. I personally, no, have never doxed nobody, but I got a goddamn hell of a team. I got a hell of a team where people send me shit. And that's word on my mama, word on my family. I have never doxed nobody. But they think I don't have a team. I got a hell of a team as well. Just like they got a team. Just like they dox people. Remember, they put up my whole record. How did they get my record unless they dox me? You see? They put up my whole goddamn file. But guess what? I spoke on myself before they even did it. They thought they was doing something. I said live when I told my story. I said all I went to jail for was an assault and was for drugs. I said that's all I went to jail for an assault and drugs. And when they pulled up my record, that's all they found was an assault and drugs charges. That was it. They ain't see no goddamn molestation. They ain't see no SaNeter messing with little girls. They ain't see none of that shit. You see? So the nerve of these niggas, man, crying when stuff come back to them. I have never doxed Funky Throne. Never did. But they put up, all you gotta do is look at her page, brother, with my name in it. With my name in her titles, man. The nerve of these people, man. They out of their fucking mind. I know these niggas are sick. Look at Suge with my name in it from the top going all the way down. Look at Neil with my name in it going on. Look at him. She went so far as to name my goddamn channel after me. The name of her channel now is SaNeter. Where's Nikki? What? SaNeter, where's Nikki? She went that far. You gonna tell me these niggas are not sick, bro? I would never name my channel after somebody that I hate so much. Never. Shit's crazy. And they think you the sick one. No, you sick. Notice how I still but I still get back to my teaching. Regardless of all the shit that come my way, I still get back to my teaching. I still do that. Because I don't have time to go back and forth with these niggas like that. I'm dedicated into waking up the minds of my people, man. I'm telling you, my people know. I bring them the information. And guess what? When I do bang on them, guess what I do, Craig? I take that shit down before the night is over. They will tell you. My people will tell you, yeah, SaNeter taking that shit down. Because I don't want no views. I don't want no goddamn off of that shit. That's garbage. That's gutter shit. I just get it out. because I don't want to end up snapping off on my family. So I got to get this shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold it all in and be upset. And the minute my wife says some shit, I'm snapping off on her. I'm mad. I've done that before. And I said, nah, if I'm upset, I'm going to get this shit out on YouTube and take down the goddamn video. And so I say to the people, if y'all want it, y'all better come and get it because I'm going to take it down. Now, you said that I said something on video, and then what happened?
It was about,
huh?
Let me refresh you, right?
Yeah.
It was about doodoo, right? And, you know, I was looking at V. Bennett's channel a little bit, right? It was there. And he basically said, you know, he called you a bitch and everything, stuff like that, of course. But he stated, actually, you stated, with Shaka Doodoo, he was going to post his address.
I got you.
And, you know, you stated that. So
yes.
What's up with that, Chief? Why?
Okay, here go. I don't even have the nigga address. I'm a chess player, number one. I play chess. I threw it out there because I knew the fag would say something about it. But you never see me do it, right? Because I don't have his address. But I stated that. I said I would do it. But nobody never seen me do it. I knew that would make him shake in his boots if I was to do something like that. Or you know, that's why I said that. But they never seen me do it.
Yeah, you know, the dudes.
Them niggas playing checkers.
Surgical with this bitch, Jay. How you want it?
So,
them niggas are playing checkers.
Yeah, the dudes all the way over there in the Eiffel Tower and shit. Ain't nobody gonna come and see.
Yeah, who the hell gonna go out there looking for this nigga? Like, come on, for real? I am not trying to go to prison for none of these niggas leaving my family out here. They need me. My daughter need me. I want to be out here. I need to be out here around my family. I am not trying to go to prison for these dumb niggas. Now these niggas crying about I'm gonna do this but bitch, you got damn near 50 videos on your channel. The same thing you accuse Shaka Doodoo of. Having all these videos on your channel. Guarantee you don't see all that on my channel. So do what you do. Sue.
So in a lot of ways, you pretty much play with their minds. Basically.
Yeah, because they my little badass kids. All of them is my badass children. Now going against their daddy. And so I play with their minds. They playable.
Are you not entertained?
That's all it is. They playable. I don't respect them niggas. None of them, bruh. They have lied on me. They have lied on my wives. They have lied on all of us, my children, my family. What I look like playing nice with these niggas? Ain't no playing nice with them. Now, check this out. If DMG, I would even go as far as to say you, brother. DMG, Brother Jabari, people that I got respect for. Yo, Brother Saw, and y'all have a meeting with me, I think you should take those videos down on Brother Polite or shit like that. I would say, you know what? No doubt, brother. Why? And then I would listen to y'all reasoning, and guess what? I would give it a hell of a thought and maybe come to the conclusion that I will take them down. Why? Because I respect y'all. I respect you. I respect DMG. I respect Brother Jabari. I respect Captain Tazoriak, Zion Lex, and them. That's, even if I would have took them down, you still would have seen them banging and going at me and doing all kind of shit. Would I look like adhering to them niggas? No, hell no. Never.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Damn right.
So I appreciate it. Now you told everybody I'm a SaNeter spy, so I'm gonna get some heat. So
no, you're not a spy, brother. But I just got, you know what? Let me say this for the record. This brother is just being fair. That's all it is. He's being fair. You know? And people don't want to see you be fair to me. They want to see you just trash me and throw me under the bus. They don't want to see you bringing out any truth. They want my truth to be hidden, suppressed. They don't want me speaking my piece and how I see things. You see? So you're not for me. I've seen you curse my ass out many times, even on V Bennett. I'm not with that nigga. I don't give a fuck about that. I seen that. And that's what made me say, yo, I like this brother right here.
Yeah.
You know? Real talk.
Appreciate it. That's some good praise for a Knicks fan, but I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Check this out, SaNeter. Getting into it a little bit more with V. Bennett, Queen of Thrones, and Inky. Now, I did not know this, right? But they wrote a book, right? They wrote this book. And now, I did not know that Queen Thrones and V. Bennett had something to do with it, right? And I understand how they feel, but what fucked me up about the book, right? It was inkified, if you understand what I'm saying. It was full of inkyish. It was all inked out with a bunch of inkinization. You know what I'm saying? I could see the inkic type of encryptic. Listen, bro, it was written by Inky. You know what I'm saying? It overrided them and it was written by fucking Inky, right? But the point was of what I mentioned by this, right? Inky, the American healer, right? Quick story. He was in the Lion's Den. I wasn't in the Lion's Den when he was there, but Inky dealt with a fool I used to debate all the time, right? Inky came out on your channel, and the dude was on your channel also, right? He came out with the fucked up pseudoscientific ass bullshit of God is light, right? Through electromagnetism. You see what I'm saying? Inky stole that guy's creation, right? And when he stole it, he started preaching that and a lot of things. Right? That's when Unc was on his head. When you was cool with Chris Harris, he jumped on and stuff like that, and et cetera, right? So I looked at the nature of Inky, spoke to some people who knew Inky, did business with him, you know, read his colorful Better Business Bureau reports, you know what I'm saying? Had a friend who took some of Inky's shit and, you know, she got sick, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything that Inky touched, right, turns into just complete, utter bullshit. You see what I'm saying? And if you ask me personally, I say he was a better con artist and scammer than Polite. I say that motherfucker was a master. He cheated Polite. You know what I'm saying? But, the question I wanted to ask you, because it's getting off you for a moment. Since Inky slept on Polite's couch, right, and Polite is this pedophile, why is it that Inky don't catch that same heat? And I really would like to ask them, but why would they work with Inky and not blame Inky for being in Polite's house while they blame you?
Because first, let me say, if I ever get a hold of his book, he's done.
It's on Amazon.
Huh?
It's on Amazon.
I know, but if I ever get a hold of it, I ain't giving that nigga no money. But if I ever get a hold of it, he's done. Trust and believe me, because he's going to have to prove everything he said in court of law. I got Malik Zulu Shabazz already waiting till he finished this case. And so that's when I might get it. But he think it's a game. He's playing games. That's what he's doing. At the end of the day, I'm going to be the real chess player. He's going to see. He made a bullshit-ass pawn move, but I'm going to kill him with my rook. And so the reason is because it's really not about the child. It's not about Inky. It's about Polite. They hate Polite. I've showed you already where all of these people have done a lot of stuff, right? I've showed you that. So it's never been about Inky. They don't care about Inky. They want to take down Polite. They want to take down SaNeter. They want to be the next SaNeter. That's what they thinking they could do. But they can't do what I do. You see what I'm saying? Right. They do not do what I do. And that's what the problem is. It's never been about that child who Polite was so-called did what he supposed to do to. It's never been about that child. It's always been while they were praying that Polite did it and go to jail, I was praying that he didn't do it. Because you got to see the effects of the child. If he did it, then what's going to happen? What's the outcome of the baby? You seen Shaka Doodoo and the Funky Throne and everybody? Oh, yeah, Polite did it. You ain't never heard him once talk about that child and the psychological effect that shit is going to have on the baby. They didn't talk about that. They just wanted Polite to be guilty of touching the baby. Me, I was like, nigga, please, I hope this nigga didn't do that. I was like concerned about the child, bro.
Understandable. What you got, DMG?
Yeah, I just want to get back to this this lake of fire and ask SaNeter another hot seat question.
Bring it on.
Rumor has it that you are afraid for Jabari to lose. Are you afraid of Jabari losing debates, my brother?
No, bro. If Jabari lose, then he lose. But I don't see nobody out there that beats Jabari. If I get the majority of the people that say, "Oh, Jabari lost that one," then he would have to lose. But nobody out there beats him. Nobody really beats Jabari. Jabari beats them on their own sauce. That be the killer for me. When somebody pull a sauce and they fall on their own sword, meaning they sauce, they done. They done. You know? Yeah. But no, I'm not afraid for Jabari to lose. There's no Israelite, Hebrew, Moor, Muslim out there that can beat Jabari. Jabari is a real historian, a professor in college, for real.
Don't forget that. Don't forget the Abos.
Yeah, or the Abos. None of them can defeat him. Now, the only one that could probably beat Jabari is someone else who's in the field of history and research. Unc can't beat him. Unc tried.
I was just about to ask you, are you shielding Jabari from the God killer?
Nah, Unc can't beat Jabari. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that, man. And a lot of people get mad because even Reggie can't even beat him. Reggie, no. I love Reggie. I love my brother Unc. But they ain't ready for no Jabari, bro.
Hey, I'm seeing in the chat Tahuti beat Jabari and Gozi can beat him. What
you know what? I don't think Goldie could beat him. You know what Goldie said when the last time he was on my show? And Goldie, and the topic is going to be around the Egyptians. And Goldie said the Egyptians was not black.
I've heard him say that. I've heard him say that.
I've heard him say, like, dude, if you take all of that away from us, then what do we got, bro?
But you can't say that they wouldn't black, because here's the thing. So my Kemetic name is Pianki. You can't say Pianki wasn't black. Pianki was Nubian. Or Kushite. So how you gonna Pianki, Taharka, Shabaka? How you gonna say they ain't black? You see what I'm saying? So people got to be careful with that. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna go over.
I'm gonna give Jabari a call and set that up.
Yeah, set that up. Somebody said Top Cats. I gotta get Top Cats over here. But
so hold on right quick, right? Let's go back to full circle right quick, right? You know, and this one's from Nobody Trust the Gospel, right? Now, here's a few questions.
I gotta drop a bomb for my little brother. Nobody from Trust and Believe the Gospel.
So check it out, right? Regardless of what anybody said, why didn't he go to the police about his underage family member that ran off with Polite? So what's your response to that, SaNeter?
Okay, I cleared that up earlier. That was the first thing I said. Number one, she's not my niece. At that time, she was only connected through marriage. That was it. She was only my niece, my wife's niece, through marriage. They are no longer together. They split up a long time ago. So they are no longer together. She is no longer my wife's niece. That's about it. And now the reason why I didn't go to no damn police is because I didn't see Polite do anything to that girl. All I did was heard certain things trying to ear hustle. And the mama herself didn't go to the damn police. The mama herself said, no, ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing wrong. So what am I supposed to do? Tell me what the F am I supposed to do? If the mama don't go to the police, if the mama telling me, no, everything is good and we this and we that, how the hell am I go to the police? People keep talking dumb to me, man. Y'all talking crazy to me.
Okay. All right. You know, sometimes you got to reiterate, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Don't hear. You know? You know, I heard you loud and clear, but you know, hey, right now. Before I get back to my questions, right? Another lady asked, okay, what were the age differences between Polite and his wives?
I have no idea. That's between them. I have no idea, brother. And that's for real. I'm not lying to y'all. That's for real. I didn't ask no questions about how old are you, Armanette? How old are you, Renintet? How old are you? I didn't ask that stuff. That was their business. I didn't care about none of that.
All right. So
now you got the right jersey on. There you go.
Only have
now you got on the right.
Got one jersey on this whole entire time, Chief. But listen, man, check it out, right? Now back to the mission, right? Because I do have to.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, go ahead, Chief. Go ahead.
Do you believe it's hypocritical for brothers like your brother, Captain Tazoriak, my brother, Captain K, to have a brother locked up for pedophilia, but to constantly chastise and malign the brother Polite, Shaka Moses, and other brothers who've been accused of pedophilia who are outside of the ISUPK? Do you think that that's hypocritical?
Not if you believe in your heart that your brother did not do that. And then when you look at all of the information in the records and you see where it came back, and, you know, Captain Tazoriak spoke about that many times, you know, so I believe my captain. And so, yes, you got a right to stick with your brother. There's so many people locked up in jail right now, falsely accused of being, you know, a rapist or molesting. There's a lot of brothers in jail for that right now. And so you're going to stick with your brother until you really get to the bottom of it. And I think Captain Tazoriak is doing the right thing. I don't give a damn what the naysayers say. They're going to always come up with some bull crap, man, to try to just bang on people.
It is.
All right.
I support my captain, man. That's all I'm going to tell you.
No doubt. No doubt.
Check it out, right? And I'll get you. Shout out to Captain Tazariak, you know what I'm saying? Back to the nitty-gritty, SaNeter. So, you're not a pedophile. You don't like young children. You're not a scammer. You're not involved with a lot of these people in their personal life. You don't have no control over them. You are being attacked, slandered, picked on. Your family's under harassment, and you're just clapping back and defending yourself. So
that's all. That's a fact. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that I don't start no shit. Yes, I do. I start shit when I get into the community and we banging on the information. Hell yeah, I start some shit. But the shit that I start is only information. When I'm going in on the Bible, that's why the Hebrews don't like me. The YouTube Hebrews, they don't like me. They used to, let me tell you something, Craig. And I know you probably seen it. They used to run to my channel. They used to bang on me. This is before I even started reading the Bible for myself. And then I started going in on the Bible, reading it, talking about God and the devil are one, going in, talking about you are the God, you are the devil. Man, them niggas don't even come over to my channel no more. They scared to death to even question me about that Bible, because I could go into the Bible and give them a scripture that they not supposed to be doing. They hate that. They doing all kind of crazy stuff, and I say, yo, brother, check out so-and-so, check out this, check that out. You're supposed to be doing this. What does the Most High say about a lying tongue? What does the Most High say about that? Because they lie all day on you, but then when you start pulling scriptures on them, they run for cover. They run for cover, brother.
I see.
Hey, do y'all want to open it up, or y'all want to keep going like this?
Yeah, it's up to y'all. But the only person that I will not speak to, because of the violation of these niggas that they've been doing, is Uncle Big Nose. Some people call him Suge. I won't give him that. I wouldn't give him that satisfaction. Even though I want to tear Shaka Doodoo ass up, I don't want to speak to Shaka Doodoo. I don't want to speak to V Bennett. I don't want to give none of them niggas the opportunity of even talking to me.
Okay.
I don't want to speak.
I don't even know if they watch my joint. I'm sure seeing your name they probably do, but they normally don't. So yeah.
I don't want to speak to no Funky Throne. None of them.
So Hey, y'all gotta turn your camera on. If y'all come in, you gotta have your camera on. If you don't have your camera on, I'm not letting you up.
There
He
you
already
go.
he not talking to his ops. So that's just what it is. So, and y'all know the guests get the preference. So he not talking to his ops, but if you're not an op and you got a question, hit the link. We only taking 5 people because we're not gonna be on much longer.
But before that, hold up right quick. I do have some other things I need to ask, man. Since the curse of being on SaNeter's platform and losing a debate that, you know, the motherfucker become your enemy and shit like that, that's a recurring pattern I see. You know what I'm saying? The Neo X thing. This is my dilemma with you, right? You know, Neo X made a video, right? A 10-hour video. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker did like she did a whole shift with overtime on shit like that. Only got up one time. That's a bad motherfucker. That's a bad motherfucker.
Say the ghost. Remember, she did. Say the ghost.
Yeah, the ghost. I like that name.
No ghost to me. But I just want to say this, right? You know, I stated it right that the motherfucker hate men, and she does, right? Now, DMG know how a little manipulative I can be, right? And I shouted out KB and I called out the witch finding bitch ass general, right? Of course, you know who that idiot is, SaNeter. So what I did, I wanted to see if she had people watching the channel, right? And the KB dude admitted it. He did. And she admitted it for him on the, on the 10-hour live, right? And I said, okay, I got what I wanted, right? But one thing I did not like, right? Looking a little bit further into her channel, right? Not only did she record my brother DMG, she recorded you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is when you had your little issues with Nepal, right? Now, she loves playing this recording over and over and over of Nepal saying, they told me I have AIDS, right? Now, of course, she was talking about you, right? But a lot of people think it was her, and then you gave it to her and stuff like that. And, you know, and that's why a lot of people run with that narrative. So, SaNeter, why would Nepal go out and do that and put that out there?
That's not what she did, brother.
That's not what she did.
What Neil X did was deceive the people. Neil X cut the video. You got to understand. She cut the video off. I played the original video. It's on my channel. See, I played the whole thing of what Nepal was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Nepal was saying, he said they told him that he has AIDS. That's what she was saying. And if you listen to the video, you hear her in the video saying, he don't have none of that stuff. That's what they said he have. But Neil didn't play that. She deceived the people because she's a conniving bitch. So she's gonna, they all got to lie to their followers in order to get me. But I played the original video. Watch this, look in the chat. How many of you brothers and sisters seen me play the original video with Nepal saying what she played? Because I see when they go and do that and chop up my video, you know what I do? I go into the original video and I put it up and play so everybody can hear it. When Suge played the video where he said, I have AIDS, guess what I did? I went and got the original video and put it up and showed my original video when I said, they said I have AIDS. Before they even diagnosed me, before they even checked me, they said that I have AIDS. What they did was cut it. When I said, they said, and they played the part where it says, I have AIDS. Think about that. You cut it. I have AIDS. That's what they played. So they conniving, they deceive us, and they will lie to their audience. Why would their audience go to them when they could go right on my goddamn channel and get the original video? I got the original video up.
Cause see, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I never seen that video, but this is the thing, right? How old is that AIDS rumor? How old?
Damn. I don't know. I think that's like about 5-6 years, maybe longer. I don't know.
And so you're telling me she tried to make it seem like Nepal was putting that out there?
Yeah, because she cut the video. to try to make it look like Nepal was saying I have AIDS. That's now who can you really trust when you look at my video? Who can you really trust, bro? I'm gonna send the video to DMG and let him see the video that I put up, the original video. How can you trust people like that?
I mean, she did say that you did the same shit that Magic Johnson did. You know what I'm saying?
Like what?
You know, like he found a cure, took some type of medicine that suppressed the AIDS and stuff like that. So you ain't do none of that.
How would she know? How would she know that?
I don't know. Google.
How? How she know I did it? Was she around me? Did she say anything? Where's her receipts? See, that's what I mean. That's where all of the bullshit come into play. How does she know I did that? How would she know if I did do it? That's crazy to me, man.
I see.
That's See, a lot of people throw that word sick around, like the ghosts. The ghosts throw that word sick around a lot. But what's sicker than speculating on somebody's health and basically trying to get him a death sentence? What's sicker than that? Like people like the ghosts try to throw that sick word around a lot. But what's sick? Trying to make somebody have a potentially fatal illness for what? YouTube clicks. But everybody else is sick.
That's interesting. And so this is the thing right here, right? Moving forward, one of the things that Neo X was famous for, right? It was the epic recording of you, right? Now, this is why that recording right there, Chief, you know what I'm saying? This is why most men don't reveal their feelings to women, you know what I'm saying? And that made me more paranoid, you know what I'm saying? But I understand you was at a weak place. You see what I'm saying? I understand that. But the thing I want to know is this, right? Your relationship with Neo X at the time, and she stated that she does not record her friends, right? You and her have any beef? And if you did, what in the utter hell made her do that to you? What was done to have that happen?
I don't know, but I'll tell you this, brother. I'm not the only one she recorded. She recorded all her people, all her friends. They just didn't get at her yet where she'll pull it out. But I've trusted her. Yes, I would say I was upset at a lot of things that time, and I trusted her and spoke to her. If I wasn't her friend, why is she on the phone with me all day, all night, like that, talking with her? So I trusted her. I mean, I thought she was really my people, a good friend. You know, the truth of the matter, brother, is Neo X thought that she would ever have an opportunity of me being with her. She's going to deny it. But she been on the phone. How come she don't play the part where she's talking to me about her vagina? Why she's not playing that? God is my witness, my mama. I put that on my mama. I put that on my children. Why she ain't talking to me about why she ain't gonna play that part where she's talking to me about her womb and her vagina? And I was like, whoa, wow, no, I told her many times.
Is there no one else?
I don't want to hear that. I said, no, I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. You know what I'm saying? I immediately got on the phone and told Nepal what she did, what she said. The same goddamn day I told him. The same day. So I'm not lying. She know I'm not lying. She even stated in her video saying that she said if I was to get SaNeter, you ain't getting them back. She was saying all kind of stuff like that. It's in her video. I think she took it down, but come on, man, look at like that. That's like me. That's like I'm not you know, gay or nothing like that. But damn,
you're not like the fake minister DeAndre Harris.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. That's like me trying to like what? I'm looking at Magic Johnson. I'm trying to do something with her. And then all I see is Magic Johnson face right there. Like, hell no. Hell no, man.
Okay.
That's a nasty, disgusting piece of shit to me. I have no respect for her, none. And the people shouldn't have that. Once they see what she did, not only did to me, I know you niggas don't like me, but she got a lot of people. She even said she got Chris Harris. She said she got DMG. She said she got a lot of people, boy. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. You know, it's just like you said, Craig, that's my mistake. I did what I did. I can't pull that shit back. What I'm supposed to do now? Sit back and cry? No. You live and you learn that you can't trust niggas. If it's not your family, and I hope y'all learn from my mistake. Learn from my mistake. No matter how much you think a person is your buddy, is your friend, nah, don't go there. Trust me, don't go there.
Okay. I mean, because like from the story, from what I've heard, right, you know, you opened the door for her. You was trying to teach her. Your uncle was trying to teach her.
Yes.
Multiple individuals was around her. You opened. You didn't care that she was gay. You
Right.
opened.
No, I didn't care about none of that. I even tried to get her with Jabari and everybody.
Yeah, even though.
I think she was trying to go over there to learn from Shaka Dudu. And I was like, yo, why are you going over there? Go to somebody that goes to Kemet. Go to Egypt. Learn from Jabari. And she was thinking like, yeah, you're right. You're right. You know? But I want to see the video where she was talking about me about her vajayjay, her cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs. That's what I want to see the video about. That's the shit I'm interested in seeing. Put that up. And look at my response from that. Hear my response.
Okay. So hold on. We have the prophetess Mika Wash on.
Hi everybody.
Peace.
I've been following you up for some years now, like maybe 10, I don't know, 2010, for a long time. And I am an Israelite, so I'm not scared of you, Sai. But I respect you. I respect you. And I feel like you put a lot of people on the platform or whatnot. But something I'm starting to notice amongst the conscious community is that a lot of brothers are getting locked up for the same thing. So I did ask a question earlier. Do you think that it's some type of conspiracy among the conscious community to take away these words and this knowledge and this truth?
Now, when you say a lot of brothers getting locked up for the same thing, what do you mean?
Sexual assault, some type of way. You know?
Who's a lot of the brothers?
Well, I don't know if he ever been in your platform, but I know Rashad Jamal is one of them.
I never heard of him.
Oh yeah, he's a big conscious brother, and he got locked up, and then you got the polite brother, and then I heard that Dr. Yark had something similar happening with him.
I don't think it's a conspiracy. I just think these niggas are nasty and they foul. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a conspiracy. I ain't gonna put that on nobody, because how can someone conspire to get you locked up? Nah, man. You just did what you did. You did some foul shit to our children, and it is what it is, and you got to pay for that. That's what I think it is. I'm not gonna say it's a conspiracy. These niggas are foul, and they need to get caught. If you are in our community and you messing with little kids and little girls and babies, your ass need to get exposed. You need to be behind the jail. I said it many times. If Polite did that shit, they need to put his ass under the jail next to Dr. York and throw the key away. Put him in front of a firing squad. I've said that. I've stated that. Now, I stated that, and you hear me, brother. I need Craig to hear this. I've stated that all the way through his trial, leading up to his damn trial for years. I've said it. But you never heard, check this out, Craig. You never heard Shaka Dudu, Queen's Throne. None of these people cut a video and say shit like that and put that up. Oh, look what SaNeter said. You ain't gonna hear that, because their motive is to try to make the people believe that I'm down with pedophilia. You see? So you ain't gonna hear them say that stuff right there, what I'm saying. That's a fact.
And I was around. I mean, I was watching that show when they was trying to cut you up, and I remember what you said, and that's what you call sound biting. They sound bite your show or whatever, and I was just so disgusted by that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people that say they're Israelites, they're just as grimy as a Polite or a scammer. I'm an Israelite, but You have good and bad people in every sector of this stuff.
How long have you been an Israelite?
Oh shoot! When I start watching your show, I promise you.
Well,
When I start watching,
Israelite because your husband is an Israelite.
No.
Is your husband an Israelite?
No.
Her husband is a Hamite.
He is not a Hamite.
Your husband is not an Israelite?
No, he's not.
Said Kay would call her husband a Hamite.
No, technically he's not. He's
he African?
Huh?
He's an African?
Yes, he's Nigerian.
Yeah. They would call him that, but I would say no, he's not.
No,
I know. I'm messing with Mika.
They always say that, but like they be like picking apart the scripture and stuff, and they don't really be reading it right. Like, what is y'all reading? Like, a lot of people need to take some like English classes or something. Like, y'all comprehension is off. So
we were here before Ham existed. If it existed, you know what I'm saying? We were here before all of that stuff. Africans was here before Ham.
Right.
Well, they sound like the white man to me trying to rename us.
Yeah, and it's like a division type of thing. Yeah. And I'm not really with that division thing, you know what I'm saying? And if he is an Israelite, then he would probably be from the tribe of Dan, or he'll be like from the northern kingdom. See, they try to say that the northern kingdom was scattered everywhere. No, it was the southern kingdom was scattered in the diaspora over here into the ocean, into the the islands and stuff like that. But the northern kingdom was scattered over there in the what do you call it? Eastern culture or whatever.
Now you do know that that's all man-made though, right?
Everything is man-made.
Oh, okay.
I mean, besides the trees, the birds, and the.
So is God man-made?
The representation of God is man-made. But like I said, energy to me is God, because energy cannot be created or destroyed, and all of us is energy.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Right there.
And just like the scripture says, ye are gods, right? And we're all energy, you know what I'm saying? And see, what a lot of people, especially Christians, do, they always want to pray, you know what I'm saying? But the Bible says faith without work is dead. You can't have one without the other. It's the same thing like medicine, you know what I'm saying?
Now check this out.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay. How you want
We are quick to say, yes, we are gods, but what about the devil? You don't think you're the devil? You don't think that energy exists within all of us as well?
Yes, of course. We have.
I'm glad you said that because you just said you can't have one without the other.
No, light cannot shine without darkness.
Right, there you go.
Shine without darkness.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
So when I tell people that you are the devil, I'm talking about the energy. I'm talking about, the duality. You got to have everything. All of that stuff exists within us. We have a higher self and a lower self, and that exists within us. Let somebody mess with us and see how mean we could get. See how evil that we could get quick. You see? So it's just like the animals. The animal could be minding his business, and you try to back that joint in the corner, man, that joint gonna do anything he can do to survive.
And it's scriptural, but like I said, people don't understand what they're reading, and they just pick apart different parts. You know what I'm saying? Because in the beginning it was darkness that covered the earth, and then he said, "Let there be light." It was a combination. It came together. So yes, of course. But that's my time. I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. I just want to say I am a fan.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.
Nice meeting you too.
All right.
Of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You know what, SaNeter? That's probably why people don't like you, because
that is the reason why Israelites don't like me.
Probably why.
You know why? It shows you that I'm stronger mentally than them. They get up here, they tear Kemet up. They talk about Kemet is gay. They talk about Dr. Ben was an agent. But you don't see me going crazy over that. I sit back and I say, all right, what about this? And I bang on them back, but you don't see me getting mad and upset. They get mad and upset when I go at them.
Right.
Yes.
And something, it's just, A friend of mine just told me, because, you know, he texted me. He said, I'm just making sure you're respecting SaNeter and etc. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. He told me a key point, right? Because we're going to talk about, you know, and I'm not going to be too long, brother. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to look at the highlights of your Knicks losing. But check
No,
this
no,
out.
my Knicks play tomorrow. They lost yesterday by 4 against Boston. And it only shows me that they need Mitchell.
They're
They
not going to
need Donovan Mitchell.
They're not going to
They
get
had Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell would have had more than 4 points. So we missing that key guy that can get that point, the points when they need it. You know, and that's all. When look, they did good all the way to the end. They wasn't able to score, and that's what they missing. They missing a goddamn superstar, and that's Donovan Mitchell. He'll get you a bucket when we need it.
Yeah, he will. He will. You know, we got to talk about that on the Dungeon Sports. Yeah. But and that's what some of my sources who speak, you know, about you, you know what I'm saying, who knew you during the vendor days, that's where they be around. But check this out, right? Getting back to it, right? So of course you were called a pedophile multiple times, right?
See that? See?
And so you were called that by individuals. Now, my thing is, DMG's thing is, everybody else's thing is, right? Who, you know, look at you, right? And I'm not, I don't know, SaNeter help SaNeter bandwagon, but you know, it's too easy to catch a pedophile nowadays.
Fact.
Like you got DNA evidence, you know what I'm saying? This is one reason why I didn't appreciate Neo X, right? When I explained the story about how my father looked at a man who was looking at a little girl inappropriately, and he pretty much in a lot of ways moved towards that man and got in between him and that little girl and stuff like that, and the man went off, right? She flipped the story and said, I didn't know what a pedophile was. A pedophile is an individual who has no sexual discipline. They don't practice control. They don't want control. And they are more selfish of their needs and would impose it on a helpless victim. They get off on that, right? So that's an extremely hard, slanderous term to use on a man who is not a pedophile. Now, I asked you that before. Why do people call people who are not pedophiles pedophiles and never call pedophiles actual pedophiles, right? But the point is that I'm making, right? The accusations of you being a pedophile, right? When did it get out of control for you?
Right after the polite situation went down. That's when I became a pedophile. Right there. As soon as that took place, Shaka Doodoo started it, Queen's Throne started it, Neil X picked up on it, and then the people, the trolls, the people that's in their chats, they all picked up on it because they was coming up with their narratives about this is what SaNeter is, this is what he about, and so the people just started picking up on it, you know. And you can do that with anybody, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Shit is gonna come back around to these people. It's gonna come back around to them. That's why they in-house fighting right now. Now they on Neil X ass now, and I love it. They on her neck, and I love it. You know, they on Shaka Doodoo neck, and I love it. It's gonna come back to them. You know, they're gonna see how it feels to be lied on. They're gonna see how it feels. Trust and believe me. You know?
You know, one thing about you, SaNeter, I do respect. You know what I'm saying? You're not afraid to come in and speak your piece, right?
Yeah.
I've seen the Thrones. I've seen you on different people's platforms, you know what I'm saying? Me and Ratchet was talking about how when the motherfucker finally gets SaNeter, and then you just come in, you shut them the fuck up and shit like that. It should be
right.
Like, be having it all lined up, and I'm like, God damn, that shit cool. But one of the things I had to realize, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, you stated this before. You play with people's head. You're always playing chess, right? You start the rumors. You control the rumors. Has it ever got out of control for you?
Yes. I would say yes, it has. Yes, it got out of control. Like when I talked about the polite situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that got out of control for me. I wish if I could take it back, I wish I could.
Interesting.
You know, I would take that one back because now it's being used against me. But see, they don't understand. If they use it against me, me being a chess player, I know how to flip it right back on their ass. Because they say, SaNeter, you told us he's baby Dr. York. So SaNeter is not the only one that knew. Everybody knew. When I made that statement, you knew too. You saw the video. Y'all was all cracking jokes about it. They all came at me and telling me that I'm jealous and I'm mad at because Polite moved to California. They all did that to me, brother. They banged on me when I did that about Polite. You see what I'm saying? So I flip it back on their ass. Like, you knew too. And most of y'all niggas knew when 3 years, when he was going back and forth to court for 3 years. Oh man, I should have did this to Polite. I would have did this. Y'all ain't doing that damn thing. Y'all knew exactly where he was at in Miami. Y'all ain't come out and do nothing. So stop it, man. Stop it. Everybody knew. The deal is, damn near everybody on 125th Street knew who Polite is. We all knew Polite, but I was the only one that's just was out there that's outspoken. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay. That's understandable, you know what I'm saying? Because a certain someone told me that SaNeter is the regent of rumors. Also, he gave you a vibrant nickname. I said, well, that's a hell of a nickname, the regent of rumors. But it got out of control.
Yeah.
It came back to bite you.
Right. I would say yes. I would say that one did. Yes.
So, but why did you launch it out though? You know what I'm saying? You thought you can get away with it. You thought you was invincible. What was the reason?
No, it's not that I thought that I was invincible. When I brought it out, the only thing I wanted that I felt was trying to hurt him.
Because he hurt you.
Yeah, because he hurt me. So I just wanted to get back at him. Polite did a video going at me hard body, going at me, banging on me. So I was like, okay, let me do this. And all I wanted to do was get back at him and say some things that's hurtful to him. I knew the Dr. York would hurt him. I knew that would hurt him. And so I called him Baby York. Baby York. That's what I told him. Dr. York. And so, yeah, if I could have pulled that one back, I would. Because, like you said, it comes back to hurt you. So that was one mistake that I would make. I would say yes. Okay. But it is what it is, and you live with that.
From what I've seen, Uncle Suge basically in a lot of ways pointed to where, like when you said, because I know some people gonna clip the hell out of this shit, but I'm just saying he pretty much took a lot of the things you said, right? Where you said, I tell the truth, I have no choice but to tell the truth. And then when you called him a pedophile, right?
Mm-hmm.
Catholic, you know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a stereotype, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I might do that to some motherfuckers that piss me off to call me that's a fucking Catholic. But anyway, but check it, right? Now, a lot of people who don't get a chance to talk with you, don't watch your videos, who think you're just because, you know, you do got that little look like you this old hustler that's, you know what I'm saying?
I am a hustler.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about, you know, the type of hustler.
I am a hustler.
Yeah.
I've been a hustler. I have been a hustler since I was 15 years old. Well, I've always knew how. Let me explain it. Because these niggas don't understand. I'm a Harlem. And I've always knew how to hustle. I've always knew how to make money. At the age of 15, when I've been out there in them streets, I did it the drug way, and then I did it the conscious way, because now I know how to make $1 doing something that I love consciously. And how is that? Sell your culture. Everybody sells their culture. Everybody eat off of Black culture, African culture. When you want to go to a march, what do? They go to Chinatown. They go buy these red, black, and green flags. So I look at that and I be like, damn, they selling Black culture. And nobody get on them for that. They go downtown and they buy these bands, they buy these pins. And who are you buying it from? You buying it from the Koreans. But nobody bang on them. Nobody get at them for that. The minute SaNeter go downtown and buy DVDs, come back, make them, sell them, you know, put them on VHS tapes. Oh, this nigga's all about trying to make $1. He's selling our stuff. You're supposed to sell your culture. No one else is supposed to make money off your culture but you. Understand that, brothers and sisters. No one is supposed to make $1 off of your culture except you. But everybody making money off our culture. Look at it. It was a time when I was growing up, there was only Black sisters braiding hair. There were black sisters jumping double dutch and the brothers shooting skellies and loadies in the street while the sisters is on the sideline doing that hair. They got good at it. Who took over that? The Koreans, the Africans took over that. There was time when we was driving there was nobody but black people driving taxi cabs when I came up. Who took over that? The Africans, the Mexicans. When I grew up, there was only black people break dancing and doing all kind of stuff. They wasn't getting no money for it. That's our culture. Who's getting paid top dollar for that today? The Koreans, the Chinese. Right now, I was looking at a show yesterday where they had the greatest break dancer on the news, and she getting ready to go and try out, and she getting ready to go do the whole championship. She's Korean, bro. And I was like, God damn, look at this. And I'm telling my wife, look at this shit. Look how they just take over our culture. It's the Chinese now that's the top break dancer, the best graffiti writer. Remember, Eminem was at one point the best rapper at one point because they will take your culture. You know why? We don't know how to market off of our own culture. And so when they see a black man like me come out and say, nah, I know how to make money off my culture now without hurting nobody, making something that they want and educating them at the same time. So I love doing that right there. That's something that I love doing. But they would say, all I care about is money. I've been on the streets for over, 15-something years. Y'all see me out there putting my life on the line, teaching my people, police coming by, snatching my stuff down, putting it in the car. Don't come back out here. They see me right back out there the next goddamn day. Going to Washington, D.C., laying out my mat, going in, teaching, going to Brooklyn. They see when the police surrounded me. Did you ever see that video?
Yeah, I seen it.
So what are they talking about? That's not all I do is get money. I'm out there teaching. Are you telling me that the preacher is the only one that's supposed to get some money? This is what I do for my living now. Making $1 off of my culture.
So check this out, right? You did a video today, right? And I skimmed through it and I said, look at this guy. He gonna be late to his own goddamn lake of fire. But anyway, I guess when you're Godfather of Consciousness, you can do that. But
you see my video today?
Yeah, I seen your video when you was out.
Okay.
And I was looking at it, and you was like, look at this nigga B. Bennett, right? Now, check this out, right?
Oh, he was watching me too?
No. I'm just saying, you said he was in the video, right?
No,
he wasn't in the video. So that wasn't a dude that was in the video that you recorded that was standing right next to you, anything like that?
Oh no, you're talking about Ben Weasel.
Yeah, that's the dude. I'm sorry.
Ben Weasel, yes.
That guy, I'm sorry. The VV got that mixed up. But you and him, right?
Mm-hmm.
That accusation, and even the talk we had on the phone also, when he was speaking about how, I don't know, when he was speaking about how you pretty much in a lot of ways did the whole thing with the Nicki Minaj shit and all that, right?
Right.
Why did he launch that out? And if you did do it, why didn't he stop you right then and there if you came out that room?
Right. Because he made all of that stuff up, brother. All of that is made up. Me and this dude been banging since the 125th Street days. See, people don't know that. People don't know me and this nigga been banging since the 125th Street days. Not only me and him, but me, him, Sutek, Dr. Jack Felder, the old guy. If he was living today, he would tell you all about him. The old guy, the Africans out there, damn it, you walk down the whole 125th Street, nobody liked him. Nobody respected him. These are all facts. So he would come out there because he have like a lot of brothers, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga got a lot of brothers and he have some cousins. That's like a lot of dudes. And people were scared of them. People were scared of them dudes, man. You know? And he had brothers that was down with the Dipset and all that other shit crew, and they would come on 125th Street. When they come on 125th Street, and there's like 10, 15 of them niggas, and they will all come around his table, and he would act like he the toughest nigga in the street. I didn't give a damn about none of that. I ain't care about none of that. I'm not saying I'm a bad guy. I'm not. I'm not no gangster. But I'm not going to let you just think you could do what you want to do to me. Nope, it ain't gonna happen here. You're gonna have to beat my ass, nigga.
So check this out right quick before I introduce
yes,
the true master of ceremony, you know what I'm saying, DMG's master teacher, right? Before we get
absolutely. I gotta give you the proper intro. So hold your tongue, Craig. Go ahead and finish.
Yeah. He deserves that, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Mitchell and Ness himself. But check this out, right? Now, this is the problem right here, SaNeter. When you give these historical stories, you know what I'm saying, you go into grandpa mode. People are saying you're trying to play on the emotions of an individual to make them feel sorry for you, right? They say that's one of your famous tactics. Now, is that a cop-out tactic that you're trying to use to pretty much persuade me, or you're being truthful? What is it, Doc?
Let me put a disclaimer out right now. By no means do I want anybody in here to feel sorry for me. I am a goddamn grown-ass man. I don't feel sorry for me. What are you talking about? I don't feel sorry for me. I don't want no man or woman feeling sorry for me. Now, that's on them. But I don't want no nigga feeling sorry for me. Nobody. I don't feel sorry for my damn self.
Hey, DMG, take it away. Give him his intro, man.
Hey, listen, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce to the chat, to the listening audience, to the viewing audience, my master teacher, the one and only Reverend Dollar B. Green, Mr. God, the devil ain't nothing but God in the ski mask himself. Andre,
crazy how I said that on SaNeter's show, and now SaNeter's on your show, right?
Exactly. Andre, the voice, ladies and gentlemen.
First of all, I just want to say, let the record show that you have at least 3 text messages when you asked me about your son, and you never responded.
I God, I didn't see it, brother. I didn't.
Yeah, I want to hear that. But I just want to ask this question now that everything is, Craig and DMG did a job. This is a fun question, right? DMG and Craig, y'all don't know. Sometimes Polite would be on Sai's show, and right after the show, I call SaNeter, be like, "Yo, that nigga lying."
That's a fact. That's true.
I used to say to SaNeter.
That's true. That's a fact.
One time he was on SaNeter's show talking about he about to open up a restaurant in Dubai. As soon as SaNeter went off the air, I said, "Sai, I'm about to walk in the gym." I said, "Sai, listen, he can't open up I said, if anyone who knows these things knows Polite lying." I remember, and I put it on my video, on the Griff Rushmore video, DMG, when I showed when Polite said he just bought a mountain, right? So my question is this, right? Because Sai used to promote a lot of people, his platform. Let me ask you a question, Sai. It could be Polite, because I know Polite is the Grand Master, but which one of them niggas, when you listen to them talk one day, you were just like, yo, what is he? Like, when he's out there selling, lying during his, build with you, which one of them really, took you back the most and just made you sit back and laugh? Because I could tell you some of the greater ones that you probably went right over your head, but I just want your opinion. Was it Ali Muhammad with the fake degree? Was it Polite with the anything Polite said? Which one? Let me see. Which one is the worst out of all of them?
It was Polite. And of course, it was also Ali Muhammad. Ali Muhammad used to teach that he got the cure for death.
What?
Yeah, Ali Muhammad.
You remember that?
He used to teach the people that he got the cure for death. Minister Stinky Inky, at one point, he was selling kidney
with the water.
Yeah,
with
he was selling water.
Him and Joel Benjamin with the water.
Yeah, and people was coming up and kidney water. That's when Soleimani and them caught the nigga out there, and they was going in on that nigga for that shit.
Hold on. I just gotta make sure I heard y'all. You said Ali Muhammad said he had the cure for death.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Ali can tell you himself. In fact, he admitted it on my channel not too long ago because somebody brought it up. And Ali was mad. He said, man, that was years ago, man. What are you talking about? That was years ago.
How did I miss that, man? That
was about right before. No, it wasn't. In that fact, I take that back. It wasn't before you, DMG. That was during the pandemic. He said that. Absolutely. He told because remember Garfield went in on it. I'll never. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, it was about 3 years ago.
How I missed that? I don't know how I missed that.
Nah, brother, that wasn't 3 years ago, bro.
It was 3. I guarantee you it was 3 years ago.
No, that was like 8, 9 years ago, brother.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, sir.
No, because that was during the pandemic. That was during the pandemic when everybody was coming with a new healing modality. So, for example, during the pandemic, there was a rise in seaweed, sea moss. Everybody was selling sea moss, if you remember, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So at that time, you had Inky selling the product. You had, like you said, Ali Muhammad, who then became a Aboriginal seller product. Everyone was selling, and I remember he had told Garfield, with my science and his product, I've cured, he said, deaf or blindness. And we was like, what? And like you know how Garfield is. He's like, what are you talking about, bro? And yeah, I think honestly, in my memory, it was 3 years ago. If my memory serves me, it was about 3.5 years ago. I could be off, but it wasn't 8. Because 8 was during it wasn't 8. What was it? What were we in 2020? What 3? No, it wasn't 2015. It wasn't 015. Because you talking about 015 was during Kim on trial. You talking about that was a different time. It was about 3 years strong. About 3 years strong. So another thing, this is my last question. Yo, because and I'm not picking on you at all, but we know you almost died off of Sebi's product, right? Off of his stuff that you took, right? Had you in the hospital, right? Do you remember Polite once saying he was blind?
Say that again.
Remember that, right? Because remember you died off of Sebi's product, Dr. Sebi's. You almost died off that mess. Remember it got you real sick?
Yeah.
Had you in the hospital?
Right.
But you also know Polite says Dr. Sebi cured. Remember he said he was blind in one eye, and he said Dr. Sebi kind of cured him of that. You don't remember that?
Yeah, and
that was one of his spills.
And he said he cured them of diabetes too.
Exactly. I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Here you are taking his product and almost died. This nigga killed him of blindness.
Wow.
I had these things called bitter crystals. And the bitter crystals was allergic to my system. I was allergic to it. And they had to pump that shit out of me, man. And they had to keep me and hit me with a antibiotic liquid.
Mm-hmm.
I had to stay in the hospital as they drained that shit out of me. They was like, what is it? Show me the thing. I had to show them the Bible, everything. And so when I came home, I told Red Pill, I told Polite, and they begged me, bro, not to even fucking say nothing. They said, nah, brother, you sure? It had to be something else, and it had to be this and that. And then Inky wanted to give me water, and Inky wanted to send me herbs. I'm like, nigga, if you don't
oh my God, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody want to be a doctor now. I'm like, nigga, if you don't get your ass out of here, nigga. If you look at the
niggas trying to kill SaNeter for real.
That's when
they was trying to kill you, man.
That's when I made my video about the AIDS, the one that Suge posts all the time. If you look at the original video, that's the one I make a video. And I talk about the herbalist people and people in the herbs. You know why? Because let me say this to the people right now. Stop trusting people selling herbs. Because number one, they got to be able to diagnose you. They don't have a laboratory where they diagnose you. They don't take your blood where they see if you are allergic to these things. You end up taking the next thing you know, your throat swell the fuck up. You be like, why my throat swelling up? Nigga, because you're allergic to that shit. The hell are you talking about? So they got to be able to know. You should come to them with a doctor's report and say, here's what the doctor said. The doctor says this. Here's my record. Then they look at it, but they still going to try to sell you something just so they can make their dollar, just so they can make money. I don't trust that stuff no more. None of it.
We got another heavy hitter on the panel. I got to get this brother a proper introduction. The critically acclaimed debater and social media sensation, Mr. DJ Sean Ski. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the wrong button. Like, dang, the brother ain't gonna come back. I didn't hit booze. Go ahead, bro.
Unmute yourself.
Mute yourself.
That's what happens when you drink a couple beers. I was just saying that. I already had something. I just got off work, so I'm chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be on. Glad to be on. Glad to be on. For sure. Yeah.
You got a question for the Godfather of consciousness?
Oh no, I mean I got a comment. You know, I appreciate what he's been doing for years. You know what I'm saying? I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was in Philly. I've talked on the show once whenever Anu Kakarot was on about God is Light that day. And you know, Philly, I was in Philly. I'm not from Philly originally though, but in the 90s I was an Israelite. So I was out there in the streets, and I know what's good. The Nawapians was out back then. You still had 5%ers out at that time in the streets in the 90s. So I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? I get what he's doing, why he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Give him mad props for that. Straight up. All the black folks in the South, though, wouldn't know about the Black Hebrew Israelite paradigm. It wasn't for you, dog. You helped them spread the cancer that way. I'm just saying.
No.
They're like, I heard it on SaNeter. Like, oh, man, damn.
Yeah, that's real. That's real, though.
It's real, though.
Yeah.
It's real. But then that's the only way they got it. Like, y'all SaNeter Israelites. You know, I saw it tell my man. Like,
yeah.
You know, but I still understand what it is he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And why he does it. And I always appreciate the shows, you know what I'm saying, over the years. Even whenever Polite was up there doing it with like Harry Rosenberg and them people and Tazariak and them dudes, it's live. It's real stuff. So I've always appreciated that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mad props, brother. You the godfather of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Thank you. Hey, DMG, I want to know where all the naysayers at. Now we tell them to come in. Where they at, bro?
Exactly.
Bring me some questions. So they always saying that y'all bringing some questions. Where are the naysayers at?
And
get ready to get off too, man, because it's been 3 hours, man.
I got a question for you, though. I got a real good question. You want a hot seat question, sir? I got one for you.
Bring your best.
2 questions.
Bring your best.
This ain't the best. This is gonna bust you. The first one is easy. It's not easy, but it's gonna make you think. Out of all the people, right, that you have promoted, given your platform to, and then they became bigger in as far as subscribers and as visibility, which one are you disappointed in the most?
Dr. Umar.
Listen.
Dr. Umar
is no bigger.
Dr. Umar said himself that he ain't become known until he came on my platform. So yeah, I would say Dr. Umar, because I got mad love for Dr. Umar. But me and him broke up and split up because he listened to naysayers, the people that hate me, and they told Dr. Umar that I tried to interview his wife. And I'm like, yo, nigga, I don't know your wife. All I know is you, Umar. What the hell? This is like a couple of months after knowing Umar. And so I had a chance to talk to him. And I said, bro, why you ain't just call me? I said, how do I know your wife? How did I know you had a wife? I don't know nobody in your family but you. You're the only one I know. And you know what he said? He said, yo, brother, damn, what did he say? I know he said something like me and my wife was arguing at the time and we was going back and forth. And he apologized to me. And me and him was supposed to do some things, but every time I called him, he never picked up. And so I feel that, you know, he feel that he's bigger than he ever could have been now, so he don't need me. But Dr. Umar, Tariq Nasheed, he always showed love and respect. And that's why I got mad love for Tariq Nasheed. He's the only one that never flipped on me after all these years. Tariq Nasheed. And I got mad love for that brother.
And I think Tariq, I think what Tariq understands is that he came to you for a lot of those scholars in his DVDs. Right. And so that's not like you don't do that because he's always doing new DVDs and just always new up and coming scholars that he needs to.
I call him and say, brother,
he grants you that interview.
That interview. Yep. Or when you coming to New York, he'll call me, yo, sir, I'm coming to New York, bro. I'd be like, oh, okay. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And so I see what they do to him as well. They attack him as well. You see?
So you say Umar is the one you're most disappointed in?
Yeah, because I still got love.
But more than Hassan Campbell?
Yeah,
now, listen, hold on. Before you answer that, because you said something with Doggy Diamonds the other day on Cam Up. You said you feel like Umar is like Umar's always on point. You need to watch my videos I've done on Umar, and I think you would change your mind about him being on point. That I can guarantee, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm gonna say Hassan Campbell because the one thing about Hassan Campbell, there's no one, even Pharaoh when he's high as a kite, make more sense than Hassan. He is the worst by far. He's the worst, right? He got a receding Jerry curl with like, all right, but. So the second part of the question that's going to put you on the hot seat, out of all the ones you've given your platform to and you've seen blow up, which scholar fell off the most?
I would have to say Polite at this moment. And the reason I say Polite is because when you look at the end of it, look at where he at right now. I trusted Polite. I never thought that he would be like this. And you got to see when he first left and went out to California, bro, I went out there and this nigga was drinking. He was doing all kind of shit, bro. He ain't never do that when he was in New York. He wasn't doing none of that, bro. He was faking like he was down with the Black Power movement. You see him with Malik Zulu Shaddad trying to do my shit. Doing this Black Power, knowing that he wasn't about that type of life. You know? And so when that was over, you see, he went back to doing what he normally do. He used people. He used Malik. He used me. You see? And so now that's why I say it would have to be Polite now because look at where he at. He's the one that had to take the ultimate loss. He fell off the worst. Right?
I think as a human, right? You know, me and you.
Oh, but there's other ones too now. Now that I'm thinking, there's other ones that
I'm about to hit you with one that you're going to disagree with.
Because I know you're going to say it. I know you're going to probably say it.
Go ahead.
The General Sarah Seti.
He was always, Sarah Seti, outside of his little Bible talk at times with you on 125th Street, he was never on point. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
When he used to do the little, I don't know what you bitch ass niggas want the Bible. That was cool. But if you talking about him just talking on his channel, when he just like, I don't know, that goofy shit. Look, I'm gonna tell you, you ain't gonna agree with this, and I don't care because I'll say it to his face. Shaka almost fell off the most scholastically. Period.
Oh.
Period. And I'm gonna tell you why, Si. He can't get through. Tell me one show he's done with you where he don't lose his mind. He don't lose his mind. He don't go. The car veers off the road. If you give Shaka 10 sentences, by the 8th one, it's like, yo, where my cash up in the chat? You be like, nigga, get to the point. But listen, y'all stupid. And if I tell you why you stupid, yo, why my cash ain't in the chat? Like, get to the lecture. But you gotta understand, son, yo. But, am I lying?
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Because I know SaNeter gotta go in a few.
But that's my answer to that. But I feel you with Seti though. Seti's
check it out. We got a legend in the house, the host of the Sports Dungeon on the whole effing show and here on Paradigm Shift TV 314, the one and only sports guru, Gab T'Challa. What's up, my brother?
I'm in trouble.
Yo, what's up, my peoples?
What's up, Gab? What's happening, Gab?
What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm here, man. What's going on? SaNeter, he ain't keeping it real on here, man.
Okay, speak your piece, brother.
I would, because you don't never talk about this. You talked about it like probably one time, man. Let's talk about this right here, right? Remember the ISUPK first annual cookout?
Yes.
All right, so I was one of the brothers who came up there. Me and my other partner. I don't know if you remember, we came up there from Philly, and we rolled with you. You said, y'all come with us to the cookout. We're like, all right, cool. And we all rolled to the cookout. And first of all, you went to the cookout with the Zara. Y'all can't let the little African boy in. And we rolled up in that cookout. We supposed to be Africans. We rolled up in there. We was invited, but the little boy wasn't. We goes in the cookout, and we all chilling in there. Now remember what happened, Sam? Did the Israelites, were they fighting each other? Did they fight each other? Did all the camps come there and start fighting?
No, nah.
What?
No, they didn't fight. There was a fight all the way at the end of the cookout when everybody was going home, and the fight was with them dudes that was following the dude that say he was what's their name on the 125th Street, 5th Avenue? Them dudes, the one that they made a doll with him. He went to jail. He got killed in jail. He died in jail. What was my man's name?
Who?
Tazadaki.
Oh, Tazadaki.
Tazadaki.
Yeah.
Tazadaki, the IUIC.
No, not IUIC.
Israelite Church of God in Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they was on 125th Street, 5th Avenue. And that's what happened. They got into a scuffle with them Israelites because they was being disrespectful or saying something crazy.
Right.
So was Israelites fighting SaNeter?
No, it wasn't no fight at all at the cookout. Everything went smooth.
Like what you just said, Israelites was fighting.
No.
It was them boys like
no,
that.
Listen. I'm talking about at the cookout. At the time of the cookout, everything went good. The ISUPK cookout was smooth.
That was cool.
There was never a fight there. But I'm saying everything closed down and people was branching out and going home.
Right.
Some people ended up on 125th Street, and that's when the fight broke out there, outside of the cookout.
No, you're not in the cookout.
Not
in the cookout. No.
All right.
No, not in the cookout.
Yeah.
So still niggas was fighting after the cookout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but I don't even know if it wasn't ISUPK though.
No. I'm not saying it was them. I'm saying it was Israelites.
Yeah, it was Israelites.
No, the cookout was cool. The cookout was cool.
Okay.
Now did you study Dr. York?
Never studied Dr. York.
You read his book though, right?
Never read his book.
Oh! Are you serious?
I'm not delirious.
Okay. Because you did a show. Son. You're not keeping it real. You did a show where you promoted one of Dr. York's books and said, this is a great book right here. I'll read this book right here.
Which one? Which show was it?
I'll show you right now.
I probably said I would read this book right here because people was probably trying to buy something. But
no. You read it.
When was this? Who was I interviewed?
Nobody. You was by yourself.
What?
You was talking about the book. Here it is right here.
Let me see the book.
Are there black devils?
I don't even have that book.
You had it signed. It's on video.
I held that book up.
Huh?
You saying I put that book up and told the people to get this one?
Oh yeah, this is right here. Are the Black Devils? You promoted this book. You promoted that book.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, I have no recollection of that. And if I did, brother, I'm not going to say I didn't do it. If I did, I'm going to say I probably read a couple of pages and said, yo, this is right here talking about Black Devils. I don't know. I don't recall. That's all I'm saying. I'm just going to say I don't remember.
Okay. You was a former Nuwapian.
Never. I was never a Nuwapian. Never. I was never a Nuwapian.
That's cool. That's cool. But you go back to somebody got this. Somebody got it on video. Trust me.
Show me that, man.
Another thing, right quick, SaNeter, this is one of my sources about you, right? And this is the master of the sports dungeon, Gab T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? And I work with this brother a lot. We do the sports show. Also, Gab, since you're here, right? You show him his crown jewel, well, former crown jewel, Polite's first book, brother. Since you bragged about it so much, you know.
Man, that book all tore up, man. That
say that again, brother.
He talking about Polite's first book that he ever.
I've never read any of Polite books. None of them.
Yeah, how about?
Oh no! At least you had read that. He was bringing it up. Now I want to say, so I'll be defending you, man, because I understand, because I've been up there a lot of times. I've been to a lot of events. I've been to the Alhambra. I've been to the National Black Theater. Been on 125th. I was, you know what I mean? Been there at the table, setups.
So you met me personally, right?
Oh, absolutely.
What kind of brother am I when you met me personally?
I mean, thoroughbred. No, but thoroughbred, man. I mean, we have fun. You invited us to the cookout. We came up there to ISUPK first annual cookout, man. You bro.
People who know me, who met me.
Exactly. Matter of fact, I remember when you was getting funds for the Black News 102 van, news van.
Mm-hmm.
And when it didn't work out, you gave everybody their money back.
Bingo.
He never talked about that.
Whoa, Gab, wait now.
What's up, brother?
Unc brings that up. Unc brings that up.
SaNeter is all about the money. You mean to tell me he gave people their money back?
I refunded. All I had to do was hit the button.
Yep.
And say refund.
Yep.
SaNeter be scamming people
all the time. Unc that up all the time.
SaNeter be scamming people. You mean to tell me he raised money and when it didn't work out, he gave them their money back?
Give them the money back. I was one of them. I
thought he was a scammer though.
Listen, all the ones who call him scammers, they scam. Trust me. Remember, y'all talking about Joel Benjamin with the water, him and Inky. Yeah, I was out there. They was grabbing people by the elbows, talking about the balance of the water. I was there. Selling high fructose corn syrup, putting it in calling it tonic. Yeah, we remember. We remember it all. The cure of death. The dude, no, SaNeter, you're right. That was a lot of years ago. Somebody got the cure of death. That was a lot of years ago. I remember Dr. Ali Muhammad saying that.
Hey, we getting ready to get out of here real quick. Hey, Sa, I want to show you something, and then I want you to let the people know what you got coming up. DJ Sean Ski, I want you to tell the people what you got going on coming up as well. And hey, I want y'all to make sure y'all check out the channel coming up because we're gonna have a lot going on with the brother DJ Sean Ski as well.
I mean, so, we trying to blow this up with this.
Absolutely.
With y'all watching Paradigm Shift TV 314. We trying to blow that up. I'm coming with some different material, but the material ain't the thing. We trying to blow it up and get a wider audience. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
Get a wider
No doubt.
audience. Because I come with some funk. You know what I'm saying? I come with some real funk. I come with some funk, man. Like, and I'm just an independent researcher / journalist. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I let the experts hash it out. But I come with what I come with. I come with the funk, man. You know, and we're trying to bring some funk to the paradigm shift. Straight up. Black people are afraid of mainstream academia because white people's involved, which is bullshit. I mean, for real. I'm gonna say, well, maybe I shouldn't cuss, but it's BS. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring a wider array of information and then sort it out. The experts sort it out, but you sort it out. Don't use your belief and be like, well, see, blah, blah. Right. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. Straight up.
No doubt. So we definitely looking forward to.
All right. I want to say peace to you, of course, DMG, everybody who participated. I want to say peace and blessings to the brother Greg, because I know Greg gonna get some slack. That people gonna believe and feel that he wasn't coming hard enough. They had an opportunity to come in and bring it on. But people gonna always say things that they should have done and they could have done. But I'm gonna just say thank y'all for coming on. As you can see, I am always transparent. I'm not running from nothing. I'm not hiding from nothing. Anybody got any questions about that? You can just always bring it to me, and I'm here. So I want to say peace and blessings. Thank y'all for allowing me to come on, DMG. Take that shirt off, man. That's the wrong one, brother.
Real quick, Si. Check this out. And I just want the people to see. SaNeter got the biggest platform in our community. He came down to my little small platform to sit and get questions that would usually be uncomfortable. He also helped me get past that 1,000 subscriber mark I've been trying to get past for a while now. He didn't have to do that. Same thing I was telling y'all about vocab. When I talked about vocab, he could have responded on his much bigger platform, but instead he came over here and talked to me and helped me get some things going on my channel. So it's brothers out here who willing to come down and help us smaller platforms get the recognition that they feel like we deserve, and we can't do nothing but show gratitude and appreciation for that.
Support DMG. If y'all ain't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe, man. Support our brother, man. He's over here trying to do big things, doing the same thing as far as trying to wake our people up with the information. He's not with the BS. He's not with the nonsense. He's all about the business with our people of waking them up. Support your brother. Support the real, where you ain't gonna go on a gutter platform and just hear crazy stuff. This brother is about raising the level up, consciousness up. Where I can feed off his platform, he can feed off my platform. That's all.
And check this out, Si, because we want to invite you over so you can come and have a more calm and carefree conversation over on our brother Gibbs' show called The Sports Dungeon, which we're gonna be bringing back every Sunday. So check
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Come through, Si. Come through, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. And with that, peace and blessings to everybody. We out. I'm out.
All right. Peace, my brother.
Peace.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Ran off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the.
Well, you know something, DMG? It was a hell of a show, right? But before we end it, I have to say this, though, right? Looks like SaNeter answered the question for you. I can ask him the question. And this to the conclusion at the end of the day, right? I was going to ask him what the hell happened to the money with, you know, the whole Jabari and Garfield debate, right? And I wondered how come there was not too many people saying, yo, you stole my money, right? So at the end of the day, it looks like the brother returned the money back. And those who had the money taken was given back to him. So I guess that.
Push the button, nigga.
He said push the button. You know
Push
what I'm saying?
button. Push the button, that's all it takes.
Yeah, so I mean, damn.
Like I said earlier, man, we got to grow up with some of these misconceptions and ideas we get because we take stuff people say and run with it. We actually gotta do what our brother DJ Sean Ski do and actually do real research and backgrounds on these things before we start speaking on them. Otherwise, we look kind of crazy sometimes. But for the people who are actually doing that and have come to real conclusions, hey, shout out to you and keep doing what you do. But for the people who just hearing stuff and running with it, y'all crazy. So, you know. But yeah, man, definitely was a good show, Craig, man. I'm glad I could jump in and this dude right here, man. He threw me off.
Who is it at least the human highlight? Is it at least the human highlight DMG? Who we got on, man?
Outcast, man. Outcast.
Oh man, even better. Even better. Man. I approve that one. I approve that jersey.
Speaker box the love below type stuff.
Absolutely.
Simple of the dungeon at the end of the day, right? But I have to say though, that was a hell of a show, man. I appreciate all of you who came and wanted to actually give questions. You see what I'm saying?
Shout out to Sister Mika.
Yeah.
Mika
shout out to Gib T'Challa representing the whole effing show at Paradigm Shift. Shout out to DJ Shine. Shout out to my master teacher, Reverend Dollar B. Green, Andre the Voice, the only people who had the courage to come in and ask an actual question. But all the detractors didn't show up. I wonder why.
Hold on. DMG, hold up. Where was everybody from the comic section, man?
Brother, that's what I'm trying to figure out. We had like 90 people up there at one point, 100 people. Nobody showed up. I'm like, what's going on? So,
but I guess people yell and holler and scream on it, like, yes, you did, SaNeter. Yes, you did.
Yeah, you're a liar. They want to do like they did Obama. You lie.
It's just my thing is that I'm gonna be brief, right? People got to understand the Lake of Fire is designed to let people talk. You know what I'm saying? A person, when they're lying continuously, they will contradict themselves, right? I spoke and let SaNeter talk. Neo X, when she talks, she contradicts herself. She's not gonna record a motherfucker, but then end up recording DMG and SaNeter when she was cool with them. You see what I'm saying? See, I let people talk.
Ghost.
Y'all want people to run around, scream, yell, and shout. I ain't finna do all that. I don't hate the man. I don't know the man. Never met him. But one thing I can say about the man, he's not. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'll say your ass kissing, all that shit. Fine, whatever. But one thing I do want to do, I do want to interview some of the people he's speaking about just to get their side of the story because I ain't. But other than that, I just have to say, man, it's one hell of a show.
Hold on, who would you want to interview out of all those people? Which one?
You know it was a hell of a show. We got Gab up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, pop through.
Batman.
I had to come at the last minute, DMJ. Had to come at the last minute.
No doubt.
I'll tell you who I would like to speak with. I would like to speak with V. Bennett. You know what I'm saying? And maybe if I ever go on Queen of Thrones, I would like to speak with Uncle Suge. You know what I'm saying? And I probably have to speak with the Queen. But maybe I'm just barking out, But hey, it would be interesting to see their point of views and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie though.
They watch it right now.
But I'm sorry though. I listen.
Oh, hey, remember nobody is trying to get an interview with the sister. Is it Sister Nandy? I think is her name. If you out there, sister, my brother, nobody trying to get an interview with you. I don't know if he was able to reach out to you, but he definitely trying to get an interview with you, get your perspective if you're interested. My brother, nobody, co-host of the channel, definitely wants to get an interview with you if you're listening, Sister Nandy. And if I'm saying her name wrong, somebody correct me.
But I just gotta say though, it was a hell of a show. It was very enlightening at the end of the day, right? SaNeter did admit that he does control some of the narratives. Sometimes the narratives were so strong, it bit him in the ass. You know what I'm saying? It got out of control. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate a man who can actually do what he did. Because if you ask certain motherfuckers, what did they do to start the shit? They said, I did nothing wrong. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was perfect. So,
they're never wrong.
Yeah, they're never wrong. It was a great show, very enlightening. I enjoyed it a lot. You know what I'm saying? SaNeter's a delusional Knicks fan, but but yeah, it's very enlightening. Started talking about,
aren't we all?
And then he took goddamn Mitchell. I'm like, come on, man. Yeah, they ain't gonna get no goddamn Donovan Mitchell. He ain't even finna go to New York. Stop this shit.
Is he a free agent?
Man, they ain't finna, bro. He's not finna go. He'll probably go to Miami, but not no motherfucking New York. Man.
I don't even think he's a free agent. Didn't Cleveland sign him up, or he got a year left? I don't know what his situation is.
They're saying he can get out of his contract. The great Ben Simmons leaked it. You know what I'm saying? They say it's the best. So I'm trying to see if it's actually true, because sometimes these surprise trades happen. Just like
oh man, he going to Milwaukee, man.
Just ain't going.
Stack the team up, man.
They got
going to Milwaukee or the Lakers, man.
Nah, if he go to the Lakers, he'll be another Westbrook. He probably gonna go to Miami. That's his best bet. But
he said he wasn't signing the extension, or that's what he said he wasn't signing.
Yeah.
Hey, before we start the sports dungeon, man, I gotta hop off. Hey, shout out to everybody that joined. Again, we got big things coming up with DJ Sean Ski. Gib is coming back with the sports dungeon. Y'all gonna get to see him beat me up in some of these one-on-one debates. You're gonna get to see me do some shorts for the sports dungeon. We got a lot of things coming up with that particular show. I got Vocab Malone Saturday. November 6th, I got Jacob Berman from History Valley. If you don't know who I'm talking about, Google Jacob Berman or History Valley or both, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So we got some things coming up where we're trying to expand the horizons of the channel, get some good content for y'all, good information. So y'all keep on rocking with us, and we're gonna try to deliver. Any closing remarks?
Yeah, I got go right quick there. Hey, Black community is sick. You know what I'm saying? We live in an age of total slander, people praying for you to be pedophiles, and not only that, right? We live in an age of extreme superstition, But other than that, Chief, man, great information. And for those who have been waiting, and you've been waiting and waiting for the show, and well, first of all, with me, my loud and clears will be coming back. You know what I'm saying? But in synchronicity, things have to go in order. The great, the mighty chosen one, the deliverer, and our true savior, the one and only Christ Michael, will be gracing us with his majestic presence on the channel. And for those of you who are lost, you will be found, Michael. You know what I'm saying? He'll be and DMG is going to interview him, and then I have another interview with him. And it's going to be epic at the end of the day.
Oh, and before I forget, January, we are kicking off our first Paradigm Shift TV 314 championship tournament. The winner will get a custom championship belt representing Paradigm Shift and the whole effing show, and a $300 prize to their Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, whatever it is they use. Preferably Cash App, because that's what I got. I ain't got the other ones, but we'll make it work if you got that, and that's all you got. But I hope you got Cash App, because that'll be easy. But $300, because we want to pay you for putting in the effort, this research, PowerPoints, whatever it is you're doing, that's work. So we want to compensate you for that. And you're going to get a custom world title belt representing the fact that you are the champion of Paradigm Shift. We're going to put this tournament on every year. Now, if someone challenges you for that title, once it's won, it'll be up to your discretion whether or not you want to defend it throughout the year. Now, if you defend it and lose, that's on you. But we will be having another tournament the following year. So,
well, wait a minute.
Eight people is who we starting with, depending on the success of the tournament. We may expand it to 10, we may expand it to 12, it just depends. But holla at the Craigs, holla at Nobody from Trust and Believe the Gospel. You can even holla at DJ Sean Ski if you're interested. We only got 8 slots. Again, $300 to the winner and a world title belt.
Hold up. I got a question on that. If they win the money, if they win, right? If somebody challenges them and that challenger wins, do they get $300?
No. That's strictly a tournament thing.
Do they get the belt?
If they put it on the line, yes.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
I suggest it's like the NCAA. We do the tournament every year. But again, I'm going to leave it up to the title holder if they want to put their title on the line and try to facilitate that. But we will be having another tournament the next year. So it's going to be up to them. And I believe it's going to be a lot of call outs. So we'll see what. Yeah. So, talk to the channel affiliates and see if you can get your slot and let us know what you would like to debate. We're going to see who we can match you up with. We got Nobody from Trust and Believe the Gospel. He is already in the tournament. I don't know how too many people that want to see him. I don't know if you saw his debate with Cap 10K, but my man told Cap the black church is the whole loaf, ISUPK is the crumbs.
Whoa. My goodness.
That's what he said. The title of the debate was who was done more for black people, ISUPK or the black church. My man, Nobody said the black church is the whole loaf, ISUPK is the crumbs. So I don't know if y'all want to see him in this tournament, but he in. We're gonna see who step up. But my brother Gab, you coming back with the sports dungeon?
Yes, sir.
What you got in store?
Man, listen, the sports dungeon is coming back, man. Have patience. We coming back stronger than ever, man. We coming back stronger than ever. I know y'all missed us, man. We'll come with some things that listen, come and join the sports dungeon. You will participate. It is a crowd-friendly environment. We have fun. We talk our trash. We're going to take it back in the day. We're going to be in the present. We're going to be in the future. We're going to be all over the place, man. I'm telling you. So we got shorts coming. We got a lot of things in store, man. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. Paradigm Shift, the whole effing show. Man, listen, everybody, y'all doing a great job. And I want to say something about this. Talk to Classic Craig. Hey, man, don't worry about the people, man. They're going to talk about this hot seat thing. Remember, SaNeter wanted to get in that seat. He called. He wanted to get on. You know what I mean? Don't worry about nothing. Forget what they say, brother. Forget what they say. You doing your thing. They watching you. You ain't watching them.
Hey, Triple C. I echo what Gab just said. You did your thing. Charismatic, Classic Craig, aka Triple C, the man of many jerseys. Even though he say he only got one.
Only got one.
Only one.
Sean Ski up in the level of intellectual warfare on Paradigm Shift. What you got coming up, bro?
Intellectual warfare. I mean, we're gonna leave that to be determined. I mean, it's. I mean, I got like I always say, man. I got my barrels locked and loaded always. My 6 shooters is always loaded, man. Like I'm not coming, you know. I just gotta work it out. I'm gonna work it out. Figure it out. Like
any upcoming debates?
Nah, debates. Nah, I'm done with debating. Debate. How can somebody debate me if you don't even know the sources I'm using? You can't judge me if you can't corroborate my sources. So it's like, you know, I'm somewhere else. I'm for real.
He say he out of y'all league. So Classic Triple C, tonight was your night. It was your show. I'm giving you permission. You ain't even gotta say it's yours and not mine. I'm giving you permission to do my clothes.
Yeah, here. But I already filed a lawsuit. I'll see you in court. And you don't do it. If you mention it again, you know what I'm saying, you will be sued. And anything you say and do will be used against you. So anyway, without further ado, this is Paradigm Shift, powered by the whole effing show, right? And we'll be black at it again. Family, thank you, Sean. Thank you, SaNeter. Thank you all. Shout out to the family. Peace. And we'll be black at it with more. Till then, stay. Ladies.
That's peace.
Peace.
Peace.